All right. Man, let's go ahead and get into tonight's show. Man, what's going on with y'all? Man, what's going on with y'all on this good old Wednesday? Welcome to episode 51 of the Overnighter podcast slash live stream slash podcast and all that good stuff, man. I sincerely appreciate y'all being here with your boy tonight. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. So, of course, as always, man, we got some quick hits. We got a couple of topics for tonight, with the main topic being this brother is out here talking about he would rather make 50K than 250K. Now, this is a new level of boy math that I've never heard of. But nevertheless, man, um, you know, before we get into that, and I think we might do a powder balloon. I got one in the queue, but you know what I'm saying. We'll see how the night goes. But man, y'all know a show, and I talked about it last week. But man, I'm not gonna front. Love Island definitely has me in a chokehold. I need to know who else is watching Love Island, because it's just funny to me, watching these young 20-year-olds, 20 something year olds, figure out their who they're gonna partner up with, who they're gonna be closed off with, and then on top of that, this is like poly to the max, because everybody's talking to everybody's swapping spit with everybody, and it's just super interesting. But then not only that, you know um the element of America being able to vote on who's their best couple, you know and things of that nature, man, is interesting to see how people vote, because especially with this last episode of Love Island, like I did not like how America voted, because if I was the ruler of Love Island, I already know who I would have eliminated from the jump. So if you are watching Love Island, please let me know. But if not, man, see, I can't even really talk about it, because ain't none of y'all really watching it. Y'all ain't watching Love Island, so ain't shit I can really say, and it would make sense. But I had a meme pulled up, but you know what, man? We just gonna keep it. We just gonna keep it moving, man. But one thing that let's see where I want to start. All right, let's see. Let's start here. All right. Yeah. Okay. What I just need to know what the hell is going on in Philly now. Uh, I was in Philly last month for for the Roots picnic, and for that to be the city of brotherly love, I feel like Philly ain't show no brotherly love. Okay, and apparently they just not showing the city no brotherly love either. But before we get into it, though, man, let me give a shout out to 30 Spray J. We got Jay Blight in the building. Say watching that Nelly and Ashanti show right now, man. Hey, I enjoyed the show, and it's a quick watch because all the episodes are only like 30 minutes. So and shout out to Lady P. Shout out to you, Lady P, for always coming through and supporting, you know. But let's go ahead and get into this first quick hits here. Uh Folks in Philly, man. Y'all gotta get this. Y'all gotta get this together, man. Cause like I said, I did not enjoy my time in Philly. I know Jay Blight was out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and from the looks of his IG, it looked like he enjoyed it. But man, Philly, let's see what they got going on here.
You live in Philadelphia.
So the caption says, "Is this the same Philly that's already covered up in trash, even with trash?"
Will be no residential trash collection or recycling until further notice.
So there will be no residential trash pickup, none of that until further notice. Let's look at what the streets of Philly got going on right now.
All right, here we have a trash update from Philadelphia.
This is just gonna be trash everywhere.
Christian. One single day.
Shout out to Iron Man. I think he's out there.
Look at that. Look at that. That is freaking insane. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All that trash. All that trash. I'm going to just turn this audio off because I don't know if they're going to.
That's happening in Philly right now is all over like a $60 a week disagreement, because right now the average member in DC 33, that's the union on strike, they make about $46,000 a year. Mayor Parker offered a 3% raise every single year for the next 3 years, but the union doesn't want 3%, they want 5%. Now, in terms of a yearly salary, Mayor Parker is proposing that they make $50K a year. The union wants $53K a year. Now, that $3K difference, roughly $60 a week. So that is why the trash is piling up everywhere in the city now.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was thinking about it. I said to myself, when I get like 40, 50, I'm gonna try to run for president. I wouldn't even walk for president around this bitch. I wouldn't jog for president, bitch. I wouldn't even ride a bike for president. Y'all niggas is trifling, crazy, and stupid. And we always got to be involved. We always got to be involved in somebody else's dumbass thought process. God damn. So, hey, Philadelphia, how y'all doing? I only been there once. I got me a Philly cheesesteak from that.
And I'm going to just say the Philly cheesesteaks is overrated. They overrated in Philly. Philly, y'all got to do better with y'all Philly cheesesteaks. Yeah, I said it.
That little triangle fucking place on the corner. Never mind. So you telling me, this is what you're telling me. Y'all just turned that bitch into South Africa. Why? I don't know. What is the problem with maintenance in America? Why don't we want to clean up nothing? Why is it not mandatory to be clean? It's starting to scare me. Like, y'all.
You live in Philly?
Yo, I mean, for real. It's really starting to scare me, too. And the fact that y'all are not wanting to pay, your waste management, workers, just an increase in salary. I'm like, man, y'all fucking up. Y'all fucking up, Philly. Y'all gotta get it right. But what's up with that? Like, I swear, man, I know for a lot of people that live in apartment complexes and everything, such as myself. I mean, hell, I was just talking about at the beginning of the live stream. Man, ain't nobody came and fixed my air yet. I'm looking at my fucking thermostat. I got my fan going in the back over here. I am hot, but like your grandparents used to say, like, sit still so you don't get hot. You know, you be going over your grandparents' house. Their house be hot as hell in the summertime. They be telling you to sit down somewhere and be still. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to be as still as possible because I don't want to move my hands too much because ain't nobody came and fixed my fucking air. And I am quite upset about that. All right. So I don't know what's going on with maintenance out here in 2025. Don't want to fix nothing. Don't want to clean nothing. It's just all the way. It's just all the way bad out here. So, you know, I really do hope that Philly, they can get it together because, man, that is just ridiculous. Okay. All right. So let's see. Next quick hits here. Let's see. Let's go here. All right. So we got keep it light here. So this next one we're gonna get into, man, is you know, people really be out here selling things, but then you get to looking and you like, man, I can't explain it, but y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. All right, let's see. Hold up. Yeah, okay. Man, CC. Well, first off, shout out to CC in the building. Before we get into this next quick hits here, man. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. The audiobook, man. Look, I would like to. I just don't know if I have the time to. Let's see. Jay Blight said Pittsburgh was great, but no, OMG, the food was great. Great food, besides a good authentic. What y'all say, gyro or gyro? I be saying gyro, but is it gyro? Man, I'm telling you, that trash is hella nasty. Hella nasty. Look, you could build a mansion with that, with what they got going on right now out there in Philly. That is ridiculous. Pissed because, well, yeah, I mean, I'm saying, where are your tax dollars going? Because that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous to have that much trash just out on the streets because you don't want to pay, waste management. Like, come on now. That is essential. Because another thing about my apartment too, man, I'm like, I know my air ain't gonna get fixed no time soon because they can't even fucking get regular trash taken out over here too. Our dumpsters be looking crazy as hell. I'm like, yo, what the hell? What the hell is going on? But let's see. Yeah, give people that money. Yeah, get them people their money, man. You say gyro? Okay. Who raid? Neither. It's gyro. Okay. I say gyro. Gyro. Hey, look, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's a sandwich. It's a sandwich. But anyways, man, let's get into this next quick hits here, man. All right. Let me see if I can.
Bully family, what's the deal? It's your boy Power Play Bobby with the infamous Scrunch Money, best white dog in the world, and his new sidekick, Lolo Man, one of the smallest upcoming studs. And I got a challenge for y'all, man. I'm gonna give out a prize whoever do.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let the video play first, but then we gotta go back and we gotta read some of these comments because the comments had me rolling.
With the best. I need y'all to hit the Bobby squat with your best production, your best purchase, your best bull, man. Let me see y'all hit that Bobby squat. Post a video, tag me up. Let's get this thing going, man. Bully family, what's the deal? It's your boy Power Play Bobby with the infamous Scrunch Money, best white dog in the world, and his new sidekick, Lolo Man.
Let me refresh this real quick because, I mean, off rip, I'm I look at that. I'm like, look, man, is he the daddy? He looking like the daddy for real. He looking like the daddy for real. But the comments is what had me going, both on this video and then the actual IG comments on this post. All right. Oh, let's see.
I play Bobby with the infamous Scrunch Money, best white dog in the world,
Best
and his
white
new
dog in the
sidekick,
world.
Lolo Man.
All right. Somebody said, "Are you their biological dad?" Damn near got the same stance. No paternity test needed. They definitely your kids, bro. He tips over for it, and it's over for both of them. Yeah. Jerry Springer, you are the father. Anyone who says dogs don't look like their owners are delusional. Somebody said, bro, they dad. Yo, he definitely looked like the pappy for both of them. But man, I don't know, man. Like when y'all be mixing these dolls like this, I don't know, man. It just looks weird. It just looks weird. Okay. Um somebody said in the IG comments, how did he get down in that squat? I want to see the video of him getting up. Then somebody said, boy spit them out right. Boy spit them right out, didn't he? Whole family got health issues. Yeah, I see nothing but diabetes, high blood pressure, gout, all through that video. Anyone else trying to like the comments as they scrolling? Yeah. Okay. Breeding dogs to look like this is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. That looks ridiculous. I would not purchase that dog. Either one of them. I don't even like dogs, but if I was to purchase one, it definitely wouldn't be one like this. Oh my God. You look like you're inheriting a whole bunch of health issues. You're going to be taking that doctor to the vet every single week because they got something going on. Asthma, intestinal issues, So, but yeah, he looked like he spit them right out. There's no denying that. Oh man. Yeah. All right, so let's see. They should do a photo shoot together. Yeah, they should. They should do a photo shoot together. All right, let's see. Did we talk about this on? I can't remember if we did, so I'm not gonna go over. All right, so another situation of we're out of June, out of Pride Month, but something came across my my feed, and I said, oh, nah, I got to share this with y'all because shit be confusing. Shit be confusing. But yeah, dogs are expensive as kids. That's why, almost like, it's almost kind of a turnoff for a lot of guys when it comes to them dating women with kids. But it's a slight turnoff whenever you're dealing with a woman who has dogs, because dogs require pets in general, but especially if you got a dog, like it's a lot that goes into having a dog. They, like Jay Blight just said, they're expensive as kids. You dealing with a chicken, she like, oh, I gotta make sure I get home to take Scruff out for a walk. If y'all want to go out on a trip, she gotta find a babysitter. She gotta board the dog. It's a and the crazy thing is that I've seen women treat their dogs way better than they would ever treat the guy that they dealing with or a man that they're involved with, and I'll be like, wow, okay, but yeah, man, having a dog is like having a kid for sure. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feed it, walk it, play with it so it's not tearing up your shit. You know, y'all be going on doggy dates. What else? What else? Y'all be dressing y'all dogs up. I will never, for the life of me, understand why y'all be putting these dogs in these dumbass outfits. Cause even the dogs don't even be looking happy. The dogs be looking like, why she got this shit on me? I already got fur on. All right, look, don't put no extra shit on me. You know, but people be treating their pets way better than humans, man. And I'll never get it. But anyways, man, getting into this next one. You know, I'm just confused. If somebody can make it make sense for me. This was 11 years ago. I'm looking at this young man right here. I thought that maybe this was like a weight loss transformation here. I'm not going to play the music because it's copywritten, but, you know, 11 years ago is how it started. So my man had a baby. 5 years ago, how it started. My man got a full on look, y'all. Look. Look. Fuck y'all. That's how I feel. Cause I'm like, man, what in the world is we got? What do we have going on here? 5 years ago. So he already got one kid. Look, he got a little dog in the back too. She do. Play. I'm just, y'all, I'm really, how it's going. So the girl had a baby. Proud seahorse papa. Okay. I am utterly confused. So, I mean, if you were a woman transitioned into having a man, being a man, then you get pregnant with a full-on beard, taking testosterone. I see she got her boobs cut off. Then, like, how are you getting pregnant? Like, are you sleeping with a man? Like, are you sleeping with like a straight man? Because clearly you still got a vagina. Are you sleeping with a gay man? I'm so just confused. But either way, someone is inserting their penis in said vagina. A masculine, very. I'm just. I don't know. I'm just confused, man. Does that would make her essentially straight, right? Would it not? If she going to the sperm, I'm just confused, man. I got so many questions. Hey, look, we gonna try to figure this out together. We gonna try to figure this out together. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I'm legit. I'm legit trying to figure it out. Look, we trying to figure it out, CC. I'm trying to figure out what we watching because whenever it popped up on my timeline, as I'm scrolling through Instagram trying to, put together tonight's show, I seen this. I said, I got to ask y'all. Because I don't know. I mean, she could have. And I mean, it seems as though maybe she had the resources to do so. So I don't. Yeah. You know what, Jay Blight? We just gonna mind our business on that. I think that's the best we can do is just mind our business. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, clearly the children look like they're happy and everything. I don't know. I'm confused. There's no other way to put it. Okay, so next quick hits here. Let's see. She never had okay. Now, again, y'all gotta make this make sense for me as well. All right. Because this next video that we're gonna watch here is of a young lady who's talking about how she repackaging or just redefining what a hoe phase is. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, man, because I'm out here. Every time I jump on social media, I feel like I'm stepping into an alternate reality, alternate universe where any and everything goes, any and everything exists, and I don't know, man. I'm officially I've reached Unk status. But let's see. But here we go. Let's see.
Come look at this.
As a woman, what kind of mindset do you have to be okay with participating in a whole phase? And as a man, how do I know, how would I be comfortable with a woman who participated in a whole phase and be okay that when things are getting difficult in a relationship, that she won't revert back to that?
That's a great question. You ask really good questions. Now, I'm going to say this. As a woman that has never had a whole phase, I can only answer this from my experience. I've never had a whole phase, but I have had a phase to where I'm like, I have needs. And because I am not a sexually fluent woman, I appoint individuals to fulfill those needs that need to be fulfilled. So if I need to pencil you in from 1 to 3 to take me to lunch, you're going to take me to lunch from 1 to 3. If I need to pencil you in from 4 to 6 to break my back, you're going to break my back from 4 to 6. If I need to pencil you in from 8 to 10 to cuddle with me and listen to all my problems and say, baby, it's going to be okay like you my nigga or my I'm going to do that.
What?
So it's not necessarily a whole phase, it's a mind frame on what it is that you want out of life.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Y'all, I'm confused here. Let's play it one more time. And then hey, we just gonna give our commentary along the way. Says she's never had a whole phase. But what she described, at least to me, what it sounded like was someone who has had a whole phase.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
As a woman, what kind of mindset do you have to be okay with participating in a whole phase?
What kind of mindset do you have to have in order to participate in a whole phase? I mean, what's the mind? The mindset is, look, she want to be outside. It's summertime, especially right now. It's summertime. Chicks is outside. They in heat. I ain't really seen too many sundresses. But, you know, they out showing ass, titties, everything else, you know, and they want to see where the niggas is at. That's the only type of mentality that they gotta have.
And as a man, how do I know? How would I be comfortable with a woman who participated in a whole phase and be okay that when things are getting difficult?
Bruh. I don't. Bruh, whatever she did before you, that's what she did before you. Like, I don't. What's that got to do with you now? And if she wants to, if things are getting difficult, how do you know she's not gonna revert back to that? You don't know. You don't know what she's gonna do. You don't know what she's gonna do. I think that's a silly kind of question to ask.
In a relationship that she won't revert back to that.
That's a great question. You ask really good questions.
Lies. Stop the cap. That was not a really good question. But okay.
Now I'm gonna say this: as a woman that has never had a whole phase, I can only answer this from my experience. I've never had a whole phase, but I have had a phase to where I'm like I have needs.
I never had a whole phase, but I've had a phase where I've had needs.
Because I am not a sexually fluent woman, I appoint individuals to fulfill those needs that need to be fulfilled.
That sounds like a bit of a whole phase to me.
So if I need to pencil you in from 1 to 3 to take me to lunch, you're going to take me to lunch from 1 to 3. If I need to pencil you in from 4 to 6 to break my back, you're going to break my back from 4 to 6. If I need to pencil you in from 8 to 10 to cuddle with me and listen to all my problems and say, baby, it's going to be okay like you my nigga or I'm going to do that.
What?
So it's not necessarily a whole phase. It's a mind frame on what it is that you want out of life.
Bro, what are you talking?
Man, some people, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yo, y'all be talking about take these microphones away from the podcast bros and men out here giving advice, but listen to what y'all listening to on the opposite end. She basically said that she got a whole roster of guys. She got one that's gonna take her out to eat because she may be down on she may not get paid till next week and she need a free meal. So she got a nigga for that. She got a nigga that's about to meet her emotional needs. You know, she got a nigga that's gonna come through and blow her back out. She got that. That sounds like whole phase roster shit to me. But let's see what they saying in the comments though. Oh man, first comment. Holy shit. She made us believe she wasn't and proved she was at the same time. Someone else said, so it's a whorish phase then. Okay, I mean, maybe not all the way a whole phase, but whore-ish. Let's see. She just told you, in other words, she's going to do whatever they say, to do whatever and say whatever sounds good. I mean, imagine a guy saying the same shit. Let's see. The mental gymnastics they do to avoid accountability is astonishing. She denied being a 304 and then admitted to being a 304. She basically explained the whole phase. Yeah, I mean, that's, I don't know. But, you know, you got women out here that do champion and applaud women having a whole phase. I don't really care what y'all decide to do. That's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I think the sooner that men kind of realize that, you know, women are just not these women be wanting to get banged out too. Okay. They like having sex. They like being with guys. They like all of this shit just as much as we do. And I think the moment that men kind of realize that, you know, the better off that you will be when it comes to dating and interacting with the opposite sex. So to go along with that, because anybody new that I meet or have met or whatnot, like I just automatically assume that whenever you are whenever you're single, I just assume most women have a roster. They got a roster of guys, just like the woman explained in said video. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I could just, fit in. I get in where I fit in, and if shit work, cool. If not, then hey, I keep it pushing too. Cause you ain't the only one out here with options either, lady. All right. But okay. So next video here. Let's see. Me texting my bestie, letting her know I ghosted boy number 2 and started a crush on boy number 4, but miss boy number 1 and low key want boy number 3. I mean, again, I think that women have rosters. I never assume, because I hear y'all all the time saying I ain't talking to nobody, my phone dry, don't nobody be in my inbox. And I just be looking at y'all like, man,
Stop the cap.
I be like,
You don't find that suspicious?
man, stop.
You don't find that suspicious?
Stop. Like, who y'all talking to? Where my other sound effect that? Hold up. Where let's see. Dang, I can't find it. Oh, you know what? Let me go over here. Dang, where my other sound effects at? Shit. But y'all get it, man. I just don't believe nobody whenever they say they ain't talking to nobody and they phone dry. But with you and your bestie though, no, y'all got about 5 niggas that y'all talking to, and really y'all want the one guy, but for whatever reason you can't lock it down, whatever. So you entertaining other niggas until either the main one you want decides to put in more effort, or you just be like, all right, I'm giving up. So let's see. So let's look at the comments, because this is a girls page here. So I would assume that it's nothing but women and girls that are commenting here. The way I was going to send it, but I see her ass knows what's up. LMAO, that's my life, I swear. Nah, bestie, that makes total sense and the same. But somebody said, but she wants you to unfollow all the other girls. That's the thing that kills me. And that was one of the dynamics that I saw with watching Love Island, because I saw a complete role reversal in terms of the guys being the ones who were telling the women, like, yes, please feel free to explore and talk to other guys, and I'll just be sitting here patiently waiting for you, and blah 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 blah, while they out here talking to all the guys, but then getting mad at the dudes if they find another chick that they have a connection with. It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when the men do it. Let's see. What else are they saying in the comments? Looks like they just tagging a bunch of people. Let's see. Yeah, people laughing. Yeah, so hey. I just assume that y'all be having y'all little rosters, man. But let's see what y'all talking about. Let's see what y'all talking about over here real quick. Let's see. What's the description of a hoe phase? I mean, I think old girl, she really just described it. Like, you know, out here dating multiple men, could be sleeping with them, could not be, you know. But I think in the context of a hoe phase, I think women do be sleeping with these various guys. Or, you know, I mean, I don't know. I guess it could be, I guess you could be fluent with your whole phase. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you could define your whole phase how you want to these days. Let's see. Yachty say I got a lot in my inbox. They just be talking to themselves. be having straight up convos for the next, 2-3 years. Just like that one video of my man. He say, "Shit, you at Chipotle? Shit, give me a bowl." Yeah, that video forever be funny to me. All right, let's see. While as long as the body count is low and the walls are still strong, what do y'all consider a low body count? I mean, most of us are, in our 30s. Knowing some of y'all fast. Y'all fast. So I know y'all been fucking since y'all was like probably 13, 14. I was a late bloomer. I had some catching up to do because I didn't lose my virginity until I was damn near 18. So I was a late bloomer, but I was a fast learner though. Fast learner. Shout out to me. But yeah. So yeah, what do y'all consider a low body count? When it comes to that body count conversation, like I don't know, man. Like I'm not asking you, how many people you been with or whatever. Like that I can see why, some men would really be harping on the body count situation, especially whenever you see a case. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but you look at a situation like Cassie. I say most of us are in our 30s. Damn, I'm 40 now. What am I talking about? I ain't in my 30s no more. Shit. But you look at a situation like Cassie, and and this is like, damn. If I'm her husband, the personal trainer, I'm like, shit. I'm wifing you up after you done got them walls penetrated through everybody. Man, that's when I be feeling like, all right, the body count shit comes into play. But I don't know, man. My biggest thing is, are you STD free? Okay, I'm gonna need to see that my chart, your STD status. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything is negative and on the up and up. Okay, so that is of utmost importance to me. But anyways, so like I said, man, y'all be having rosters, man. Y'all be having rosters, but let's see. Tasha say she started early. Yeah, shout out to Tasha, man. Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Tasha in the building. But yeah, man, y'all gotta let me know what's considered a low body count, CC. Because I mean, look, if we're all in between our 30s and 50s, I mean, you as a guy, I can't sit up here and be like, yo, man, I can't be with no woman who slept with more than 10 guys. And she's what 35? Man, look here. She done fucked 10 niggas. Man, from shit, maybe her freshman year in college. Who knows? But 10 is a high body count for some guys. I'm like, bro, y'all tripping. But then at the same time too, you know, men be having it fucked up too, because y'all be wanting women to be freaks and hoes in the bedroom, but then at the same time you want them to be virgins too. Like, bro, nigga, I don't get that. Like, where's she gonna practice at? Where's she gonna practice? But anytime somebody tell you their body count, like J. Cole said, hey, you gotta multiply that by 3. You gotta multiply that by 3. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, see that. gotta see that patient portal. All right, let's see. 19, low body count. Okay. Or high body count. Okay. So high body count, 19, 20-ish. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see. Let me go back up here in the comments, because y'all saying some good stuff up here. Okay. CC says she's still in single digits. Let's see. What else? Lady P said, I treat my DMs like the Section 8 wait list could. That's what I'm saying. Like, women y'all be having all the options. That's why y'all can't never choose on one guy. Because y'all think it's always gonna be something better. All right, let's see. I don't want no virgin. Give me someone with experience. I'm right there with you. Like, I don't, there may be certain things that, that you may prefer in the bedroom or whatever, but, like, to be with someone who, is inexperienced, like, I couldn't do that either. Like, I'm gonna need you to have a couple bodies on you, all right? I don't want this to be your first rodeo. Especially at our age, at our big ages. Like, come on now. Life is too short to be having bad, mediocre sex with someone who is inexperienced. Like, nah, man, we're not doing that. We grown out here, Cece say she be lying about her body count on purpose. Anywhere from 10 to 22. I just pick random numbers. See, I mean, that's why I just feel like, it's really what's the point in, trying to get somebody's body count? Because, I mean, how do you truly know? How do you truly know what somebody's body count is? I mean, they could tell you anything, So that's why I don't really give a fuck about that. I don't care about that. I can only speak for myself. I can honestly say I barely kept count, but honestly, why does it matter? I mean, that's kind of my thing. Why does it matter? Mary say she was fast. Mary was out here. Let me find out. Mary was out here in these streets.
She belongs to the streets.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Yachty say, I don't talk about my body count, because as long as you take care of yourself and you're safe and everything is right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. STD free. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, nah, man. Hey. Yeah, mediocre sex is the only thing out here. Hence the celibacy. Ooh. Oh, Jay Blight throwing shots. He say, "Look, man, hey, y'all ain't really got it like y'all say y'all do, And I mean, if, man, look, I ain't gonna lie, man, it's a lot of mediocre. For as much as and I've said this on previous live streams too, like, and then we gonna move on. But this has been an interesting little topic right here as far as body count. But as much as women say, men don't know how to find the clit, men don't know how to do this and that in the bedroom and but da 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 da. Man, look here. Look, man. Hey, when it comes to giving head and pleasing a man, there's a lot of women out here who ain't got it all either. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get down on the D, and I mean I know it's called sucking D, but damn, you ain't got to try to suck the hot damn skin off my shit now. Sheesh. You know? Like I don't need you to suck it that hard, baby. Chill out. Chill. You know? I ain't nobody got time for all that. Oh man. Yeah. It's a lot of women out here that don't know. Just let's make this clear too. Let's make this clear too. Just because you know I have an orgasm, don't mean that it was necessarily all that good. That was just biology at play. Okay, you know that does not mean that it was all that great. Okay, shoot, enough thrusting, pumping, and humping, was gonna create said result. But it doesn't mean, and especially if I got to be to get there, man, look here. Look. It ain't all that. It ain't all that. Some be talking about they walking around with that wop, and it don't be. It be more like that dap, that dry ass pee, you know what I'm saying? Dapping it up. You know what I'm saying? It don't be that wop at all, Overrated. I done been scammed a few times because ain't nobody gonna say that their kitty cat is trash. Ain't nobody gonna say that. Everybody gonna say they got the best. It's so wet. It's so tight. It's this and that. And it don't be none of that. Don't be none of that. Okay? I'ma just keep it real. Just keep it real. And be like, oh yeah, it's good. I'll be like, nah, I'll be the judge of that. I'll be the judge of that. Okay. I'll be the judge, because sometimes I'll just be like, man. But then you run across some, you be like, yeah, Lee, okay. Jesus. She got yeah. Yeah. So whenever you make someone that make you be like, Jesus, good, yeah, okay. You got something special down there. Then that's, all right. I give props when props is due, but not for the average though. All right. Let's see. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. Hey, nah, for real. Hey, that's that shit right there. Imagine being in your 30s and 40s, and you in the bed asking that person, "Does this hurt? Is this comfortable for you? How was the first time? Do you want me to go fast? Do you want me to go slow?" Like, yeah, man. Why are we playing 21 questions in the bedroom? Nigga, I'm not 50 Cent and you ain't Nate Dogg. All right? I'm not, yeah. Look, sometimes you just got to know, okay? Instinctual. But the only way that you're going to get to know that is through some experience. Jay Blight said, good head done went out the window. Yeah. Hey, man, it's an art. And it's an art that's, it's a lost art. Okay. Let's see. Okay. In order to please my dude, I need him to guide me on how he wants to be pleased. I'm not trying to guess if he likes it or not. Too old for that. Okay, so that's understandable too. I feel like, those are kind of convos that, should maybe be had beforehand, possibly. If y'all just talking freaky or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So at least once if it ever goes there, they're like, all right, I know not to I know not to bite this nigga balls while I'm down there. I'm not trying to scathe his balls with my teeth. He said he don't like that, you know. So yeah. So I mean, though I can understand that for sure. Say I got the people staring at you. My bad. The dap. I'm trying to tell you. The dap. I done been scammed. Scammers. Okay. Yeah. It be some women out here that be scamming with the peace leave. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Shout out CGA. Yeah, scamming with the peace leave. Hey, if you watching over here on IG, come on over to YouTube and everything. But yeah, like I done been scammed. Man, I kid y'all not. Um I kid y'all not. One time in grad school, man, you know, in grad school, this was at a time where, like, you know, you young on some Love Island type shit. I'm within that age range, you know. Hey, what's going on? You know, and I'm like, and I'm up in Iowa, you know, for grad school, and you know, and I think around this time, what dating apps were popping? I think it was like MySpace, Plenty of Fish, and I think I met this chick on Plenty of Fish. I can't remember now, but nevertheless, you know, she lived like two hours away, and you know, we've been talking freaky, whatever. She's saying it's all good and blah blah blah, and I said, all right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and make this drive, right? So, man, I done jumped in my Infinity. Done drove out here 2 hours to meet up with this chick, and I mean, you know, she was a looker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, pretty, nice body. You know, y'all know I like him a little thick in the waist. She was thick how I like it and everything, but you know, she was definitely like talking all of this, doing different positions and, you know, and all this and that, just really hyping it up. But then when I got there, I swear, definition of pillow princess. Now, I must say, you know, since I've gotten older, I've enjoyed, I really do enjoy a good missionary. You know what I'm saying? I do enjoy it. But when you just laying there, you know, like a corpse, I'm just like, yo, I really, I had something back, you know, back at campus I could have been dealing with, but I done drove out here wasting my gas on this. Like, man, nah. I done got hit with the okie doke a few times throughout life. But anyways, let's see what y'all talking about. Let's see, yeah. Let's see, lies. I used to tell dudes I'm average. I ain't hyping them up because they may be trash to me. I understand that too. And look, I used to talk down on the D, you know, but then sometimes when you continue to put certain energy out here in the atmosphere and the shit ends up coming true, then you be like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna talk down on the D no more. Okay. All right. So let's see. CC, I remember having sex with someone was uncomfortable for me because it was with a man I should not have been doing it with. I did not perform. I just bent over and let it happen. Good Lord.
Jesus.
Oh man. Sex fish. Yeah. That's a one-liner, Jay Blight.
Jesus.
Man. Sex fish. Oh no, I was referring to you being experienced and having intercourse with a person that's a virgin prior to the intercourse. That's what. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, nah, I don't want to deal with nobody who's a virgin. Like I'm cool on that. All right. Oh man. All right, let's see. Hey, let's see. What if you can file a lawsuit on someone for having trash body parts? Look, I'm telling you. I look, I need to get compensated. I need to get compensated for my time lost here. Okay. Need to get compensated for that. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Next video here. Where am I at? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. This is the one I wanted to play or show y'all next. All right. So let's see. So when asking for a relationship break goes wrong. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get into this next one. So this was just a screenshot. It was like a tweet and everything. So this is what happens when hey, when you take that risk. All right. So this young lady says, I asked my man for a break because I started battling with temptation. I struggle just being with one person. I didn't want to cheat, so I was honest with him. He agreed to it, but he said he would no longer stay and help financially while we were on break. I started getting behind on bills, so I had to get a job.
Jesus.
And literally, after a week, I quit because I walked into a spider web.
Jesus.
I asked you quit the job because you
Stop the cap.
Okay. I asked my man to come home just to find out he betrayed me. Oh, how can this man just get another woman and abandon me when we agreed this was a break, not a breakup? I'm so tired of you men mistreating us women and getting away with it. Karma is coming for him soon, and I'm exposing how he did me to everybody. Oh, my Lord Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Hey, shout out to Josh in the building, man. Shout out to you, my good brother. Appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So okay. So let's go to the screenshots. All right. I can't. So Rich Zaddy, my man says, I can't do that. I gave you the break you asked for. She says, I can't do this without you, baby. Yeah, motherfuckers is broke out here. Motherfuckers is broke, and she needs some of these.
Donations.
I can't do this without you, baby. You should have thought about that before asking for a break. I did what was best for our relationship. I didn't want to cheat on you. I can no longer fight my temptations, and you're so good to me. I didn't want to hurt you. I was so honest with you. Shan Lavelle, I respect your honesty, but that doesn't mean I have to deal with your bullshit. My new woman knows what she wants, and I'm enough of a man for her. You be blessed.
Jesus.
Other woman. We've been broken up for only 2 months. How the fuck could you do this to me? Answer your phone right now. Answer this damn phone before I come to your job and act the fool and get you fired. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm on the way because you think this is a joke. I'm struggling and you think you're about to just abandon me? What the fuck?
Jesus.
Man. Look. Yo. That was the risk that you decided to take. That was the risk that you decided to take. You wanted to be out here like old girl in her whole phase. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and shout out to you for at least saying, can we go on a break? But you probably should have just broken up with the dude. Or you could have asked him if y'all wanted to do like maybe a little open relationship, poly type situation, you know? But I mean, he probably won't go for that. But what I'm sitting up here thinking is, you was probably entertaining other niggas anyway while still being with your man. You was definitely chit-chatting it up, talking it up, keying it up with other niggas, but you know, hey, in your conscience, in your mind, you didn't want to take that next step. So you said, hey, I'm going to go out here and do my thing and I want you to wait for me. How long is this break gonna last? You know what I'm saying? Out of sight, out of mind. And I think that whenever you want a break, you're free to do whatever it is that you want to do. You know, and if that includes me finding somebody else who thinks I'm man enough for them, then so be it. But you lost out on that. That ain't my fault. Now you and really the only reason why you want a nigga back is because you know you done got behind on them bills. And whoever you was fucking with, whoever was laying that pipe on you was not willing to donate and be there with you financially.
Donations.
You know what I'm saying? They was out here
Donations.
like, look, they just wanted to pipe it down and send you back out here to the
She
streets.
belongs to the streets.
So that's what I see from this. But I want to see what y'all got to say. I mean, who's in the wrong here? Who is in the wrong? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, hey, we can. It's amazing how we can all look at a certain situation but see things completely different. So, I want to know if I'm just tripping or you're saying, do I got a point here? Tasha say I read that earlier where I was cackling my ass off. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, Jay Black, you did send this to me. Okay, cool. You were on a break and I was moving on. Yeah, toxic as hell. Pass on me, I'ma call the audible and score. Yeah, exactly. I'm in one of my homeboys from high school, and I told him I didn't want no relationship. Crossed that line and gave him the kitty. This dude hit me up the next day and told me to tell everybody we're in a relationship. Hey, sometimes that, hey, it'll do that. It'll do that to some guys. You know what I'm saying? He say, I got to go ahead and wife it up. I ain't gonna lie, man. You run across some, and I mean, it definitely runs in the back of your mind like, oh, damn, like I ain't done it like this before. Might want to wife it up. But then you get to know a little bit better, and you be like, nah. You be like, nah, I'm good.
She belongs to the streets.
You're like, nah, I'm good. All right, let's see. Tasha say he dodged a bullet with that one. Y'all they say, wow. Agreed to a break. Changed the number. Filed a restraining order. Oh, man. Yeah, and that's exactly how she sounded, too. Yeah, ain't it, though? On those last couple text exchanges. Other woman. We've been broken up for only 2 months. How the fuck could you do this to me? Answer the phone now. Answer this damn phone before I come to your job and act a fool and get you fired, nigga. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm on the way because you think this is a joke. Motherfucker, nigga, you think this is a game? Nigga, you think this is a fucking game? I'm struggling. And you about to just abandon me. Yo. Hey, you fuck up a good thing if you want to. And see, and that's the thing. That's the thing that you know that I see as an issue with a lot of women, but y'all can't help it though. Y'all can't help it. Y'all always think that there's something bigger and better than the situation that you got right now. And now look at you out here lonely, behind on bills, on the bills, you know? Um Mary say, yeah, she's crazy. Who's the boo-boo the fool now? That's what she get for listening to her single friend. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Listening to your single friends. Single women be keeping other women single. That's why y'all can't get no man out here. And that's why y'all be tripping. All right, let's see. That's why there needs to be rules in place during a break. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was her fault. That was her fault. Shout out to Mary for the super sticker. Shout out to Mary for the super sticker. Always support and appreciate that. Let's see. He should have just told her he got into another relationship and didn't want to come home. She is wrong too for only wanting him back when life got real. I mean, what was there for him to tell her? I mean, yeah, well, I don't know. What am I supposed to say? Oh, damn, I got a new girl now. I don't know. I don't know. Because the only reason you hitting me up is because times is hard. Winter is here. You know what I'm saying? Now you need some money.
Donations.
You know what I'm saying? You probably sitting at the crib. You know, you hear this going off. You hear that going off. You know, you can't find that goddamn step stool and change that 9-volt battery. So you sitting up in the crib hearing that all the time. Like, damn, I'm out here struggling. So yeah, so nah, man. She crazy for that. She is crazy for that. All right, so let's see. Okay, so let's see. I got 2 more videos here. Let's see, because I got a couple more. But all right, so this next one here, man. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna say shout out to Unc, you know, because clearly he ain't been seeing what's going on out here in these social media streets, okay? You know, women have made it, and black women specifically. Sorry, sisters. Hey, look, this is what it is. Sisters have been abundantly clear. Don't talk to me. Don't approach me while I'm at the grocery store. Don't talk to me here and there. Blah blah blah. Don't approach me. Y'all niggas is weird. Y'all creeps. You know, we're out here battling racism and white supremacy, and you know, we got kids we trying to feed and blah blah blah. We not trying to talk to y'all or whatever. So so this next video here, Unc is asking why black women are not speaking in the grocery store. I don't know if y'all seen this video over here on TikTok, but let me see. That's that. Let's see. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull this up so we can talk about it. All right. And if y'all haven't already, man, if y'all liking the stream, man.
So I just
if y'all liking the stream, man, please make sure you go ahead and like the video. The likes are free. They are definitely free. only got 2 likes. You know, I be trying to put together these videos and these topics for y'all, man. The least y'all can do is hide there and like the video. That's all y'all can do is just like the stream. Help a brother out. You know, shoot, this a give and take type of situation here. But okay, so this brother here, man. Again, you know, shout out to Unc.
So I just came out of.
Shout out to Unc, but he wants to ask, are black women in the grocery store not speaking to brothers anymore? Okay, let's see what he got to say. And if you watch it over here on IG, I cannot share my screen, so you gotta come on over to the YouTube side of the game. But all right, let's see. Here we go.
Progress to buy some groceries for next week, and I've got a question. God's had me in this period of isolation these last few months, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss the memo. So what is it with a lot of, I said a lot of, many of them, not all of them, black women in the grocery store, you look them right in the face and you say hello and they act like you didn't say anything. Am I missing something, or is there a memo that I did not hear about? This is Dr. Dex. Remember, Dr. Dex loves you.
Okay.
Jesus.
Проверьте. Если женщина хочет мужчину.
Oh no. Yeah, so my brother my brother obviously.
So I just came out of Kroger's.
Come on.
Some groceries for
Come on. Okay. Obviously, my brother did not get the memo. He did not get the memo that black women don't want to be spoken to at the grocery store, okay? So they was eating them up in these comments though. And I'm gonna show y'all some other videos too, because I thought a lot of them had the same reaction. And that's why, you know, I'm like, I don't approach nobody in public. Oh, for what? Y'all have made it abundantly clear that you know, y'all don't want to be approached nowhere. Okay. All right, let's see. Here we go. Let's get to the comments here. Cause they cooking them. Oh brother, we breathe. It's an issue. I came to shop, not conversation. You are not owed a reaction or response from a stranger. Hope this helps. Y'all scary. You're questioning women, but not questioning the behavior of men towards women. Sir, please, leave people alone. Why is it always us? Why can't black women be left alone? Because most of the time that hello gets you into an unwanted conversation. How many women get attacked for rejection? Y'all so entitled. Lord, it's exhausting. How we have to cater to all of you all the time. Yet y'all refuse to quote unquote protect black women. You don't know, but she better smile at you, SMH. Y'all say y'all look, I'm just reading through the comments. Leave us alone. We just want groceries. Why are we the only group of women that are obligated? Okay, so y'all get it. Y'all, I mean, clearly, look, all these black women, look, they 8,000 some comments telling him how, you know, they want to be left alone. They want to be left alone. So I say, leave them alone. I say, leave them alone. I say, leave y'all alone. At the grocery store, anywhere, okay? Because y'all fighting white supremacy, racism. You know, y'all got so much stuff going on. Hey, you know what? It's just easy. Just, you know what? Leave them alone. But let's see. There was some videos here, and you know what I'm saying? And I mean, they basically expressing the same sentiment here. So let's see. So let's listen to some of these real quick.
Who did not speak back to you for the black lady in the grocery store who did not speak back to you when you said, hey, please understand, sir, be glad that you spoke to her and not me, because there is a black woman that will meet you with that fire if you don't back your and stop talking to me. What the entitlement, the audacity, because you speak to me does not. I'm in the South too. Because you speak to me don't mean, oh, I have to. What? Men, do y'all agree with this? Women, do y'all, like, as a black woman, do I have to speak with you? Can I go in and buy my groceries and go home to feed my family? You're.
Look, we just gonna.
And since when has the grocery store ever become some kind of meet and greet? That man got on here talking about why black women don't want to speak in the grocery store. Listen, we don't owe y'all any type of conversations, okay? The only conversation that I need to be having is the cashier asking me, do I want to use cash, debit, or credit, okay? And the only time that I need a man to open up his mouth and say something to me, if he's the bag boy loading up my groceries and he asks me, do I need help taking it to my car? Because yes, I do. Black women just want to come and grocery shop. This ain't no kind of social hour. And then if you do speak, you give them an inch, they take them out. They want to hold a whole doggone conversation. Look, do I look like Adele to you? Hello, it's me.
What is the obsession? What is the obsession? Somebody please tell me what the obsession is about us, because we can't even go to the grocery store and go grocery shopping and take our butts back home without being in the mouths of somebody else. So apparently this guy on here said he went to the grocery store and he spoke and this black woman didn't speak. So apparently black women are not speaking. And I just want to say for the record, we are fucking exhausted. We're tired. And we just want to mind our own business. We kind of want to stay out of the mouths of other people. We don't want to bother nobody, and we damn sure don't want nobody bothering us. So this is the thing. If we go to the grocery store, let us grocery shop in peace, okay? If we go to the mall, let us go to the mall and buy some clothes in peace. If we go to the gas station, let us pump our gas in peace. If we go to the liquor store, let us buy a bottle in peace. But stop fucking bothering us, because we don't want no problems. We just want to relax. We're exhausted. We just want to chill.
So, the man wants to know why black women don't respond to black men in grocery stores. As I guess he's saying why black women don't hold conversations with black men in the grocery store when they try to speak or whatever.
Man, they cooking my man.
And also this man says that he's been on a spiritual journey of silence for a few months, maybe a couple of months or a few months, where he's been, I guess he's been meditating, reading the word, and just focusing on him and getting closer to God. Which brings me to this question: why do you have to ask a woman this question if you have been meditating by yourself and reading the word? God should have revealed this to you before you even came over here asking this question. You want to know why women don't want to talk to you in a grocery store when they're grocery shopping. Please tell us. Point one, they're grocery shopping. That's why they don't want to talk. That's the first thing. Point two, their husbands have only gave them a certain amount of money, and they got to figure out how to put all this stuff together in this budget.
Oh, she lying, because most of y'all ain't even married. Let's yeah, nah, we not gonna do that. We not gonna do that.
And not go over the budget. They got to figure out what they're going to put in the budget for this meal today, then this meal the next day after that, or next few days after that. They got to sit up here and holler at Johnny and Sue because they fussing, running all around the store and stuff like that. They got to think about what they're going to do when they get home, how they're going to cook, how long it's going to take them to cook. They got to figure out what they're going to wear to work the next day. Is the husband okay?
So let me get this straight. You made a video crying about black women not talking to you while buying grapes. Be for real. If I would have seen you, I would have yelled for help. It's not that black women don't want to talk to you. It's just y'all think that y'all are owed a conversation just for showing up and smiling. I get it. Rejection stings. But when black women move through the world, we're dealing with more than just not being friendly. We've got to calculate every response. Is this man safe? Is he kind? Will a polite no turn into aggression? It's deeper than the grocery store. Statistically, men are our apex predators. Black women not responding to you isn't about attitude. It's about safety, social fatigue, and boundaries. We've been over-sexualized, harassed, and made to feel unsafe for decades in public.
Boy, he getting a whole lesson. my man getting a whole lesson. I saw one video where the girl was like, well, hey, look, man, if you just want to pay the groceries, you should just open up your mouth and just say that. But I mean, again, let's see, where's the other video that I had? Because again, it really does know this classic example of why, women wonder why men stop being quote unquote men and stop approaching them in public and shit like this. And whatever you hear, these responses or whatnot, you're like, all right, I'm gonna fall back, and hey, y'all, hey, you got it, queen. You got it, queen. I understand. We're apex predators. We're dangerous. We don't know how to take rejection. Y'all are fighting white supremacy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I get it. I get it. But then, but hold on, let me get to this part right here real quick. Let me see. Let me jump over here to the YouTube side of the game. Shout out to the daily wrap up crew. Fair use on this. But yeah, but let's see. Come back.
Like, I'm so over forced interactions that I don't want to have with strange men in public. So if I think that's happening, I'm just gonna fucking avoid it. Just leave us alone. Just leave us alone, right? If you really want to be like, it's not all men, then tell the other men to leave us alone. Because until they do, it's you too, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to wait around to find out. Thanks, bye.
Maturity is realizing the best thing that man could have ever done for you was leave you alone.
My absolute favorite trick to get a guy to leave me alone if he's trying to introduce himself at like an event, a party, bar, whatever, is to literally not shake his hand. Literally don't even shake his hand. He'll be like, it's like, I don't do handshakes. That's what I always say. I don't do handshakes. And they're like, oh. And from then on, you can get the vibe that like, I don't fuck with you.
If you are not willing to pay for my gas at the gas station, do not approach me. Again, if you're not paying for my gas at the gas station, do not approach me.
It always comes down to the money.
Girls out there feeling the ick from men, because why? Why do y'all invite yourselves into our free text messages unsolicited, inviting yourself over, not bringing anything to the table, wanting to ruin our peace? Like, please exit stage left, because what are you bringing? What is the value that y'all are bringing to our lives? Nothing.
On a serious note, though, I honestly just want our guys to just leave me alone. Like, leave me alone, please. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Do I have, like, come mess with Kima? Like, come irritate her on my forehead? It has to be. It has to be on my forehead. Like, it has to be something on my head that's... Leave me alone, for real.
Listen, and this is only a...
But then y'all will turn around and be like, hold up, let me get to it. But then y'all will turn around in the same breath and be like this.
Or talk to you anymore. There was this cute guy. He went to the bar at one point, so I was like, oh, let me go to the bar too. So I like saddled up next to him at the bar and kind of like gave like a look, and he looked right at me and then like looked away. I was like, okay, well, never mind. Like, I was seeing something that apparently wasn't actually happening. And as we left, one of the other bachelorettes on this trip was like, oh my gosh, that guy kept looking at you. Did you guys talk? I was like, wait, what? You saw it too? I guess I could have said, hi, how are you? I don't know why I didn't. I guess I was like, I made that move. Meet me the other 75% of the way or whatever it is.
It is becoming like that. Like, I think that there's a shift in it. And honestly, women have to take more of the reins in a way.
Why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? See, shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women. The masculinity on earth has diminished drastically, that guys don't even come up to you anymore. They'll just stare at you from a distance. Shout out to the guys who are confident enough.
Shout out to the guys who willing to,
guys don't do that anymore. They're just tired of being rejected. But it's like, if God were to tell you that you're gonna go through 20 rejections before you get to your yes, and that's gonna be the love of your life, you guys would be so happy to go through all 20 because you would just be so closer to the love.
That is the epitome of girl math. I'm sorry. How you gonna sit up here and try to sell me on that? Oh, I gotta get rejected by 20 chicks to get to the one who's gonna say yes. I done talked to 20 other women who done said, leave me alone. I'm a creep. I'm fighting white supremacy. I'm tired. I want to just mind my black owned business. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, we not doing that.
Your life. Come on, guys, you guys gotta do better.
Yo, what's
We
that
got to
thing
do better.
they say?
We got to do better. Shout out to the Daily Wrap Up crew, man. I just had to play that real quick just to kind of round that out. Because just in case, anybody is wondering why, again, I feel like I talk about this on a frequent basis, but in case y'all want to know why, men are not coming up to you and approaching you and things of that nature, here we are. All right. So, man, all right. So let's see. So let's get to the main topic for tonight. The title of tonight's stream: Black man says he would rather make 50K than 250K. Because as much as I do. Hey, look, I talk about dating and shit like that from, just from the men's perspective, because unlike the trans woman, man who had a baby, I don't have a vagina, so I can only speak on it from my side, okay? But one before we get into this video, one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of times when we have these conversations regarding relationships, male female dynamics, interactions with each other, what I've noticed is that men often come with in these spaces, come through with facts, data, statistics, and things like that. But I don't be seeing that. Sometimes, whenever I be hearing women say certain shit, I be like, yo, that is just not true. That is just, it just does not bear out. But nevertheless, man, let's get to this next video, because I know I'll be getting on the ladies some, but this video here, I was like, yo, this nigga here is ridiculous. Okay. And I just don't know for the life of me where this is boy math. Okay. We talk about girl math, but this is definitely boy math personified. All right. So let's see. So let me
I'd rather make 50.
Let me cue this up for y'all, man. Look, hold up, man. Look, I'm gonna give y'all. Look, we got enough people in here. I asked y'all about 20 minutes ago to like the stream. That's all I'm asking. Can y'all like the stream? I'm going to go take me a little bathroom break, and I'm going to refill my glass. I hope that by the time I get back, at least like the freaking stream, man. 2 likes, and I've been on here for how long? 2 hours. Y'all know that's ridiculous, man. Like the stream if you haven't already, please. That's crazy. Let's see what these lights is looking like. Okay. All right. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate y'all getting some likes up. Yeah, I'm bullying y'all. And I done been on here for 2 hours. And I asked y'all this a long time ago to just like the stream. All right. So let's see. So let's get into this video, man. All right. So let's see here, man. Again, I'm like, this nigga ain't making no sense to me. But here we go.
50K and my wife make 50K before I... Hold up. I'd rather make 50K and my wife make 50K before I go and make 250 by myself and be the only income. Both bring in $110,000, $120,000 together. That's good money, especially with no kids. We have no big overhead. That's great. You go on vacations whenever you want to. All you got to do is just go work your shift, split everything, and y'all good. It's not really splitting. Y'all locked in together, to be honest. Versus a man that makes 250K, has to take care of the kids, has to take care of his wife because she doesn't work. That money is long gone. And he's carrying most of the stress. His work-life balance is upside down because he has to bring in all of that income from all of those people for all of those mouths to feed. So that money gets stretched. So yes, 50-50 is better than single income. I'd rather make 50K and my wife make 50K before I go and make 250 by myself and be the only.
Jesus.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Y'all tell me, in what universe does you make 50K, your wife makes 50K? You would take that. As a matter of fact, I don't even like the way that he presented this argument. I don't like the way that he presented it because, first off, 250K, I mean, for anybody with one person making that, should be good, okay? Unless y'all out here trying to, keep up with the Joneses, unless y'all out here trying to live some kind of crazy lifestyle, making 250K, at least to me, would seem like that would be more than enough for the average person out here or the average couple out here. But somehow he said, if my wife is making 50K, I make 50K, and then we make 110, 120K. Bruh, that don't even add up. 50 plus 50 is 100. Sir.
Why are you gay?
What the hell are you talking about? And then on top of that, I didn't like how he okay, his scenario was he would rather him and his wife make split 50-50, 50K, and they're a single family with no kids. But then he turned around and said, oh, I wouldn't want to make 250K as a person who has a wife and 3 or 4 kids to take care of. Bruh, that is not the same type of situation. And even if so, I would still take 250K and me be the sole breadwinner over I make 50K and my wife make 50K. What? Bruh, what are you talking about? See, I know at his house. I know what's going on in his house. I know. That smoke detector got to be going crazy at his house. Making 50. Man, bro, I'm a
only income. Both bring in $110,000, $120,000 together. That's good money, especially
110, 120 together. That's good money. Okay. All right. Let's say that y'all do go 50-50. Now, Now, I do think that, depending on whatever your situation is, y'all gotta make it work. However people's finances, go. I mean, hey, you gotta make it work with what you got. But, whenever you're saying that, you want to go 50-50 or whatever, I'm pretty sure you still want to be regarded as the leader. You still want to be regarded as the provider, whatever. But whenever you go into it with a mindset like that, I mean, hey, there's no way you're gonna get that type of respect with that type of outlook. I'm sorry. Even though at the same time, I do feel like whenever it does come to the 50-50 conversation, a lot of women will say they don't want to do 50-50, but I mean, hell, if you getting a 50% discount on the bills that you was already paying 100% of anyway, then I mean, why not just go ahead and take that 50% discount? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's two sides of it, but there's no way, in no way, shape, form, or fashion that I will ever say me and my girl can make, or me and my wife can make $50K a piece, and that's better than me making $250K. Nah, my man is tripping.
So with no kids, we have no big overhead. That's great. You go on vacations whenever you want to. All you got to do is just go work your shift.
But then my next question is, so what happens when you do have kids though? Let's say that y'all do want to have a family one day, and you're saying that 50-50, hey, it's that's good money. That's good money still. What are you going to do then? Are you still going to say that us making 50K is better? Or would you be like, shit, if I can make 250K, then, I would rather do that. I'm sorry, man, but this nigga here, see, that's why, again, you shouldn't be allowed. Certain people shouldn't be allowed to have a phone and to just spew ignorance and stupidity here. Cause that is crazy. But let's see what they saying in the comments. Because he did make a follow-up video to this, and he was basically just doubling down on what he just said. So, first, excuse me. First comment: may this kind of love never find me. Somebody says slow. I'd rather make 250K and be single. Somebody said he the 50-50 final boss. So you gonna leave 150K on the table every year just for a dual income? How does that make sense? Did he reply to this? No. Okay. And my man will be making 50K, and I'm gonna take my 50K and go, because why would you turn down 250K to stay home and look in my face? Somebody said the math is crazy. I'd rather carry the burden than having to do 50-50. Exactly. So you would rather make 150K less just to make sure your wife contributes / goes to a job. 100K will never be better than 250K. Then this nigga said, yes, it can. Depends on overhead. If you have 3 kids and a wife, doesn't work. 200K is like 135. Again, I don't know why he's like trying to make this comparison between a married couple with no kids in comparison to a married couple with kids, because I mean, let's be for real. Even if you are making 250K, there are things that you could do with that 250 a year, in terms of investments, finding other ways to generate income other than your job. I That is wild to me. That is utterly ridiculous, if you ask me. But my man here says he would rather make. Here you go, 50-50. But let's see.
There's gonna be multiple videos about.
So does not save. Okay. Stay-at-home wife does not save the man money. It costs more. I mean, okay. Let's see, because he's doubling down on this. He's doubling down on this. So let's see. He said you would mess up 250K income.
See, you guys are trying to twist words around. If I said I would rather make 50 to 75K on my end and then my wife make the same 50 to 75K, that will be better with no children, just us going 50-50, than a man in a family of 4 or 5 with a wife who doesn't work and 3 kids that makes 250. Our life will be better because the math and the overhead won't be as much. So why would I want to go stress myself out to make 250 to feed 3 or 4 kids plus a wife who doesn't work? I have to fulfill my wife's retirement, which she will miss out because she's not providing any kind of income that will allow her to retire and collect Social Security if that's still a thing. And you're not going to beat the inflation and the monies that she would have gained by just making 50K a year and putting away $10,000 or $20,000 a year and let that interest build up into her Roth IRAs and 401ks. $250,000 a year does not replace that. At the end of the day, 99% of y'all will fuck up $250,000 at the end of it. How about that?
Including you too. He sound like he would fuck it up too. That, again, I don't understand the example. I don't know why he's trying to compare. That's like comparing apples and oranges. Like you can't compare the two other than that they're fruits. Like, what is he is doubling down on this point, but it doesn't make any logical sense. Just from the numbers alone, 250K. So you're telling me that, again, like one of the other people said in the comments, that you will be willing to leave 150K on the table. Could you imagine like the difference in your lifestyle? Could you imagine the difference in what you would be able to do, even if you are the sole provider of that 250K? Like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? I told y'all, man. Y'all go over to this nigga house, man. That's what y'all gonna hear. Cause I'm just so confused, man.
Jesus.
Yes, he is comparing apples to oranges. We got the homie Humble Journeys in the building, man. What is he talking about, bro? What is he talking about? On what universe does 2 people making 50K? How does that outweigh one person making 250? See, some people, man, you gotta cut his phone off, man. Cut his Wi-Fi, his 5G, his LTE. That's annoying, man. I'm aggravated. I'm aggravated with him because he's doubling down and making comparisons that are not even.
You guys are trying to twist words around.
No, bro, we're not trying to twist your words around. You said this, but now you're doubling down on the wrong shit. You loud and wrong. Whenever I be saying people be loud and wrong, this is the definition of loud and wrong.
I said I would rather make 50 to 75K on my end and then my wife make the same 50 to 75K. That will be better with no children, just us going 50-50, than a man in a family of 4 or 5 with a wife who doesn't work and 3 kids that makes 250. Our life will be better because the math and the overhead won't be as much. So why would I?
You don't. You don't know that. You don't know that. Your wife could want to maintain a certain lifestyle. And now y'all are out here trying to floss on, man, again, that 50 plus 50 equals, according to him, 110, 120. Now he trying to switch it up, say 50, between 50 and 75. But nah, nigga, we going back to what you said. 50-50 does not equal 110. But y'all, I don't know, man. My head hurts. My head is literally hurting trying to figure out why, what made him say this. Let's see. I know he got another video. Okay.
There's gonna be multiple videos about this, so listen up. Just because you're a stay-at-home wife and you take care of the kids and the child care expenses are taken care of, you don't really save the man money. Because guess what? The more people that are at home, it causes the bills to raise. You're using more electricity, more water, eating more food, higher grocery bills. You might be saving that $3,000, $4,000 a month on the initial child care costs for the kids to go, but that money just gets split into everywhere else. I mean, another video saying about 250K is not really that good on a single family income.
Yo, he just did I hear what I said? Did he say what I think he just said? When the majority of people out here, when the majority of people out here are living on a, on the low end, 40 to 80, 90K, he up here talking about 250K is not a good income for a single. When only what? Shit, what? The top, what, maybe 5%? Maybe 10 to 5% of people make this? What are you talking about?
Because if that person loses their job, y'all have no more income. And then guess what? You are not working. You're missing out on multiple years of 401k investing to beat inflation at 10% annually on average, and you're not doing anything to gain Social Security. So he has to figure out a way to retire himself, retire you, get the kids in college, all on 250K, which is really like 190 after tax. That's why I say,
man, I've had enough of this nigga. I've had enough of this nigga, man. I ain't got nothing. Look, I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else to say regarding him, man. What the hell? What is he talking? No. Cheers to y'all. All right, let's see. It's 12 o'clock. All right, let's see. I think what I want to do next, since y'all still in here rocking with your boy, now that we done got him out the way, I did want to do, because we haven't done this in a while, and I'm in a pop the balloonish kind of mood, so I can't react to the original Pop the Balloon because they want to copyright strike people. But there is a Pop the Balloon Love Mountain edition, and they're in Philadelphia. So, and it just came out yesterday.
Pop the balloon.
So I do want to get into this. So yeah, man, we gonna get into that. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about y'all boy, man. What's up with him? What is up with him? But all right, let's see. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this Pop the Balloon Love Mountain edition out here in the city of brotherly love, where they ain't taking out the trash. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely didn't show me no love. But let's get into it. Let's see what they talking about.
Or find love in Philadelphia, part 2.
Appreciate you coming through, my guy.
They're not beefing, are they? Because I'm trying to be nosy. Oh, they just talking loud. They talking about work. Folks. Yeah, they got loud scrubs on. They talking about what happened at work at the hospital. Can you believe she didn't wash her hands before she put
Girl, and I told her we not cool like that.
Hello, can we just get to?
Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Love Mountain Edition. I'm your host, Deshae Shelton. And with me, I have a lineup of beautiful single ladies. Hi, ladies. I'm loving Philadelphia so far, so.
Lies.
Stop the cap.
Oh, a virtual Pop the Balloon. Oh, do tell. How will we do that? How will we do that? All right, man. I think, yeah, guess we'll go. We'll see how long we'll go. But a virtual Pop the Balloon. Like what? I mean, I would kind of be like what, a Kendra G type of situation where, I don't know. Yeah, explain that. Explain that in the chat. I'm not gonna front, man. I'm not. The lineup here is like, yeah, I'm not really too impressed to say the least. But I'm interested to see how they're going to yeah, let's see.
And should. Okay, let's bring in our single gentleman. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
Transit operator. My name is Sean. I'm 38 years old.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you, Sean?
Dedicated, charismatic, enthusiasm. Like to stay active.
Enthusiasm.
Like to run, jog, play basketball, recreation things.
Okay. What is an interesting fact about you?
I'm a father of 2. I have a 15-year-old in September and a 12-year-old. Just being a father, taking my career a little bit more serious, and just living my life.
Okay. Well, you have no pop balloons.
Okay.
You may ask the ladies a question.
So do I go one by one?
A general question.
General questions. Everybody's occupation.
Okay.
Okay, I was a little.
Bro,
your name, your.
Sorry about that.
Bro, of all the questions you could have asked, he said, occupation.
Right here with me. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Samantha. I'm an OPN, and a lady don't tell her age.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Jesus. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Tanya.
I am 29 and I'm a registered nurse.
Nice.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Jesus. Hi, my name is Marcia. I'm administrator.
And how old are you?
37. Almost forgot.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hey, my name is Jessica. I'm 36. I work for the government and I also own my own event rental company.
Nice.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Lisa. I'm 33. I work for the government also. I'm a clerk for the Postal Service.
Nice.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Crystal. I'm 37, and I'm a hairstylist, and plus I'm in school.
What school you go?
UMA.
For?
Medical coding and billing, but I'm going back for my associate's degree.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Oh, okay. I'm Shay, 42. I'm a licensed sales agent.
I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Charlene. I'm 39. I'm a part-time home health aide, and I'm a full-time hairstylist.
Pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not mad. At least they ain't say, you know, they I'm this, but then I do, you know, 10 other things.
Okay, I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
Sure.
Can we pop
Wait,
some
you want me to
balloons?
ask a question? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was a little nervous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sweat rolling down my forehead. It's only because of your presence.
Normal guy.
What are your core values and what is your family like?
My family, I have a good relationship with the kid's mother. You know, trying to get the full time with my kids, like week by week. But I do a great job. I got a great relationship with my children. My daughter's going to high school this year. So, you know, trying to get my son in more sports activities and things like that. As far as myself, just trying to take care of my health a little bit more. More trips to the doctor, like yearly annuals and things like that. Get my health down. You know, I gained a little bit of weight, so I want to get a little bit down.
What you like to eat?
I eat everything.
Ooh.
Nah, you know how I cook?
I know how to cook everything. Oxtail, lamb chops.
Oh, you trying to keep this weight on? I'm trying to get it down now.
Your question?
That is. Look how thick that
I'm
is.
just wondering, what are your beliefs about marriage?
Strong believer in it. Now, back when in my youth, I wasn't really too interested in it, but now as I got older, got a little bit more educated on it, I am looking to, you know, seeking that with, you know, if God can bless me with that person.
If you got more education on it, my good brother, you got more education on marriage. I don't know why any man would want to get legally married. I'll put it like that. I don't know why any man would want to get legally married in 2025.
Okay, thanks.
Your question?
Why did I pop? I popped a balloon on the first one just because I didn't really find her attractive. She's not cute to me.
Yes. Do you want more children?
No, I do not.
Do you have children?
Yes, I have 3.
What are their ages?
18, 12, and 3.
Ooh, boy. Hey, look. Okay. Because this is the other thing, too. You know, because you hear in these relationship spaces and conversations and everything, you know, you hear this whole notion of men are just out here, black men specifically are out here just creating all these broken homes and we're deadbeats and blah, blah, blah. When the numbers, the stats don't bear that out. Sorry. Not sorry. Because, I mean, shows like Pop the Balloon, or especially like a Kendra G, man, it be so many women on there that be like, yo, I got 5 kids, by 5 baby daddies, I got 3 kids, by 3 baby daddies. Like, nah, it's mostly the women that are having kids by, you know, a small select few of men out here in the community. But anyways, let me keep going.
Your question.
What's your ideal first date?
My ideal first date, I'm sorry about that. I'm an artsy guy, so something not so much painting with a twist, but if I can, and I like to cook a little bit too. So my ideal first date will be, probably cook a meal, do some art.
Okay.
Coming over
Your
to
question.
He basically just said, "Hey, look, just come through to the crib. Just come through to the crib. I'm gonna cook you something, and we can do a little sip and paint."
Do you see yourself getting married?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, your question.
What is your relationship like with your mother?
My mother, I was raised by my father. My mother wasn't really in my life like that. It's okay. It's okay. Not as strong as it is with my father, though.
Okay.
I call her Mother's Day, say Happy Mother's Day to her, but, my mother wasn't really a part of my life like that.
Math ain't math.
And why'd you pop?
Because they normally got mommy issues.
I ain't got taught that at my father. I had nothing to do with that, My mother didn't want to, There's nothing I can do about that. I'm just a kid. I'm just telling her what it is.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I get it.
I had nothing to do with
It's just dealing with, I've dealt with men that, had mommy issues. Well, it wasn't raised by a mom or had mom problems, so that's not.
So what about, it's fine.
No, go ahead, ask me.
Would it be the other way around if it was the father?
Yeah, I would expect that. My dad wasn't in my life either, so I do.
So the same could be said about her technically, that she potentially could have daddy issues. Oh Lord, let's see. I see where this is going.
Started with daddy issues.
I understand.
Your question.
What is your love language? And how would a woman know that you're into her?
She would see that. I would show that. Affection is something that I was lacking in past relationships. I learned from those, and I've grown for that. And I know how to apply it in my next relationship.
And why'd you pop?
He didn't give me an answer. He pussyfooted around the question. Sorry.
What? Okay. Well, he didn't directly. Well, he did. I think. Okay. My man didn't technically say, "Oh, my love language is physical touch." He said affection. He said affection, aka physical touch, which he said was something that was lacking in his last relationship, but that was something that he wanted to improve upon in. She said he was pussyfooting around.
That's no problem.
Well, not sorry, but I apologize.
No, it's with the game here.
You do have some pop balloons.
I just popped because I'd like the idea of having more children, and he said he didn't want any anymore. So that's why I popped.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Is she your type?
Yeah, she's gorgeous, beautiful. Love the height, love the outfit. She's fine. Love the braids, especially the braids. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. And why did you pop?
I popped the same reason the last person said, the mommy issues. I feel like you'll have mommy issues, and the last person I dated also went through the same thing, and I vowed never, ever to do that again.
Everybody's individually different, so if they want to judge it off of that, it's no problem.
Now, is she your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. Kind of recognize her from somewhere.
Thank you.
And why did you pop?
A few reasons. Number one, I possibly would maybe want more kids, so I'm looking for someone that wants the same thing I want. The mommy issues is not a big deal to me, but I can see how that can be, not just saying you had mother issues, but just sometimes when...
Wait for somebody to say that, because they already assume that.
Raised by your mom, sometimes you are lacking that...
Boy,
feminine, love or, affection that you can bring to the next person.
Absolutely.
So sometimes a bit. And I was raised by both my mom and my father in the same household, so I kind of like that family dynamic.
Hey, you have any children?
Yes, I have two. One 19-year-old son and a 10-year-old daughter.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
Still a good age to have children, yeah.
19 and a 10-year-old, and she's Lord. I mean, look, people can have what it is that they want at the end of the day, but It's funny to me that you know, y'all are willing to pop the balloon on this man who was raised by a black father who y'all say is absent, deadbeats, blah blah blah, but it looks like he turned out to be a functioning member of society who's raising 2 kids and, you know, trying to do his thing out here, but because his mom chose to leave and wasn't in his life, you know, y'all want to penalize him and say he has mommy issues.
And why'd you pop?
I'm kind of what the rest of the ladies are. I wouldn't say mommy issues, but with me having a relationship with my mother, I wouldn't want it to come in between my spouse or my partners, you know, with them not having the same thing. And I don't have any children, so it's going to be a lot different. So.
You have your father?
Yes.
It's good. God bless.
Thank you.
Okay.
Got 2 hanging on.
Okay, you have 2 remaining balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
You
struggle trying to find a question because
It's a funny question. Somebody told me, I'm a Gemini. How's that?
I was raised by a Gemini woman.
See.
And my brother is a Gemini. And I think I could do all right with a Gemini. I'm a Cancer.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Your question.
Do you have your passport?
Absolutely. Travel to.
Do you have your passport? Do you have your shots? Every time I just think about that. R. Kelly, man. Yo, that's
a few times.
What's your favorite vacation spot?
I don't have a favorite vacation spot, but I do have somewhere I want to go. I plan on for my 40th. I want to go to London.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on task to make that happen as well.
Okay.
How about you?
Jamaica, places like that. I want to go to the Maldives.
Jamaica? You never been there before?
Yeah, no, I've been to Jamaica.
I've been there before.
Yeah, I want to go to the Maldives. Maldives.
Not familiar with that. Yeah.
Okay.
So some shit she done heard from
Well,
a
you
rap
do have
song.
to pop 1 balloon. I'm following you.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Oh Lord, come on, bro.
For you,
come on, dog.
How long you been single?
I'll say about a year.
Pop hers.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come
on, man.
Thank you. I'll be for me.
And why do you pop her balloon?
She's a cool woman. She's a very lovely lady. I just think it's too soon.
Okay.
You know, when I get out of relationships, I like to take a little bit of time to myself. I feel like a year, it's not too soon. It's right at that sweet spot, but for me.
I think you should take time to consider, the same way these young ladies, they judge you off of your mother.
Absolutely.
I wasn't raised by my mother. I was raised by my father, and I'm a very ambitious woman and a very, very nurturing woman. And I feel like you shouldn't judge a woman by how long she's been separated from somebody. I know that's a safety point for you, but the same way they were moving in safety, you can miss out on something.
Absolutely. The reason why I said that, because I've been single for 16 months.
Okay.
So it's right.
You still healing?
No, I'm pretty much healed.
So what's the difference between 12 months and 16 months? 4 months.
The 4?
4 months?
Stop the cap.
The 4 months, bro. Come.
Okay. Well, I think you are a lovely gentleman.
Likewise.
And
Beautiful young lady.
I was actually happy to meet with you and connect with you. So maybe we can connect as friends.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, all y'all ladies is.
You are.
Appreciate all y'all. Beautiful.
You're nice.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Currently right now I'm looking to become a homeowner. So next 2 years, I'm already setting that goal. I'm already planning for like retirement. So setting all that up. Right now I'm in that phase of, progression, that next progression of my life and my career. So everything else is just elevate myself to the next step of my life, as far, ascending into my older ages.
Okay.
How long you been single?
I've been single for almost 2 years.
Okay. This is not really corny, but was that guy with you?
Oh.
I seen you with somebody earlier.
Oh no, that's my cousin.
I don't got nothing to pop it.
Oh, you want me right?
Yeah.
And why you pop her balloon?
I don't really believe it.
That's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
You welcome.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, all the balloons.
I mean, why? She showed up to pop the balloon with the dude she was fucking with to meet a new nigga. I mean, hey, I guess weirder things have happened, but that's interesting. I knew for the first one, he popped the balloon because he wasn't attracted to her. The second one, I don't think he was really attracted to her either, but
yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Some lovely ladies. Hopefully y'all find what y'all looking for.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Want to discover your love path? Visit www.mylovepath.love and take the test to find out which of the 5 love paths best matches you.
So they asked you about like your family upbringing?
Yeah, I mean, my father raised me, raised a good man over here. My mother wasn't too much a part of my life as much, and they felt like I probably had mommy issues, probably because of their experience with other men with, abandoned
I mean,
moms.
everyone can only speak about what they've experienced, right?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Oh look, is that Blippy? That is not Blippy.
that ain't
Wait a minute.
Blippy.
They got Blippy
They
here.
got
Hold up.
Blippy out
Oh
here.
my gosh, Blippy, bro.
Not Blippy.
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 Hi. Wait a minute.
Blippy. Go, Blippy, go. Go, Blippy, go. Go, Blippy.
Walk in there and see if I can get a organic connection.
So when you feel that right energy, then you'll know.
Yeah, I'll know when I see it.
I'm here for it. Well, I hope that you really do find that energy that can come together and be harmonious.
I appreciate that. Me too.
Yes, indeed. Have a good time out there.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman.
Oh, girl to the right was like,
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Harold. I'm 32. Originally in finance. Right now I'm an entrepreneur, chasing some creative aspirations too.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Some green flags. Grace, patience, nurturing, God-fearing, ambitious, supportive.
Okay.
Yeah, to say a
And
few.
what is something interesting about you?
Oh, man. I'm like a Renaissance man. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a poet. I'm into just different stuff. And I like experiencing different things, trying new things, being adventurous, a little daredevil.
Well, you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
I mean, I guess we could just do it's a quick general introduction, name.
Name, age, occupation.
Yeah.
Your name.
oh my god, Can y'all come up with something a little bit more interesting, man? we ain't got to hear their name and profession. I'm gonna skip through this.
My own party planning business.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Unless they're gonna be switching it up.
Registered nurse.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Marcy. I'm 37, and I'm administrative assistant with Penn Medicine.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, I'm Jessica. I'm 36. I work for the government. I'm also event planner and own my own party planning business.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm 33. I work for the government. I'm a clerk for the postal service. Sorry.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Crystal. I'm 37. I'm a hairstylist and I'm in school.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Shay. I'm 42, and I'm a fashion designer, and I make clothes.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Charlene. I'm 39. I'm a home health aide part-time, and I'm a full-time hairstylist.
Okay. Now I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
Okay. What values do you hold closely to yourself?
What values do I hold closest to myself? I would say honesty, respect, and loyalty.
Okay. What's your turn off?
I hate liars.
You hate liars?
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
Your question.
Hi, I'm Tanya, 29. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, Lord.
Oof. 5 years.
Make it 2.
2 years? Hopefully not in America. Traveling, maybe. Just continue to protect my peace and happiness,
Where do you want to travel next?
I just got back from Bali, so I kind of like that area. Maybe Vietnam or Thailand.
Okay. Thailand is next for me.
Your
Thailand,
question.
he gonna be out there
Do you
with
want
the,
kids?
That's a great question.
with the lady boys.
I actually don't have kids. I'm definitely open to it, but I would love to be married first, if I do.
Can I get that?
Your problem. Yeah. And why'd you pop?
Because I don't want any kids, and I already have kids, and I want somebody who's done with that part. Because I just want to have fun and travel and not worry about kids.
Okay. Your question.
Oh, goodness. What's my question? How do you handle conflict in your relationship?
Always communication, positive communication, healthy communication.
Okay.
Well, niggas be giving the interview answers.
Your question.
How long was when was your last relationship?
My last relationship probably like 3 years ago, 4 years
why
ago.
did it end?
You said why the end?
Mm-hmm.
We was just kind of in two different worlds at the time. It was a bit of a age gap, I would say, and we just probably just grew apart.
Okay.
Your question.
You say you God-fearing. Do you go to church?
So
You say you God-fearing. Do you go to church?
when I can, I'm more spiritual these days than religious. I grew up in the church my entire life, but yeah, I mean I still pray every day and all that, but I wouldn't say I go to church every week.
You're fine with
But I'm
it.
God-fearing.
Yeah, that's good.
Your question.
Why do you wear so many pearls? Is it prayer beads? Is it dicker beads? Is it rosemary beads? Why so many beads?
I just like accessories. I do like crystals. I'm about to say I do like crystals.
Wrong word. Accessories. Thank you.
Yeah. What? Men can't wear accessories? Oh my god. Oh my god. Boy, hey, I see why some of y'all go stay single out here, man. Cause a nigga can't accessorize? Good lord.
You're very handsome, by the way. I like your hair.
Oh, you popped because he
Accessorizes a lot. Overly excessive. But he's gorgeous.
She ain't accessorizing enough. She see this is why I can never go on a show like this, because y'all gonna sit up here and have mid to below mid women sit up here and try to tell me that they popped the balloon on me because I like to, have because I have style and I like to accessorize.
Okay. Your question.
You're welcome. When's your birthday?
11/16.
Okay.
When's yours?
I'm a Taurus, so me and Scorpios go well.
When is your birthday? She said, when is your birthday? She said, I'm a Taurus. Yo. For some reason, man, I think if I was to go to at least probably about all their house, this is what I'm gonna hear. Lord Jesus Christ.
Okay, you do have a pop balloon while we were having the ladies ask a question. Let's find out.
They don't like my crystals. Hold on.
Why'd you pop?
You are fine. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. But I didn't think that maybe you would be interested in me because I have a child. So, yeah.
Okay.
Want to respond to that?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh no, I mean, I'm not the type that's opposed to women that got children already.
What do you
I'm at my age, you know what I'm
And you
saying?
travel and you like to go to Bali and stuff like
For
that?
sure.
That's my dream trip. I actually travel and I actually want to become an entrepreneur. But my only worry is with you being an entrepreneur, will you have time for the family life? Do you have time, spare time?
If I'm building with anybody, I'm gonna make time. I'm gonna prioritize family.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Why did you pop?
Harold is beautiful, and he knows that. But we know each other, so.
Really?
Yeah. So I figured let the women who don't know him find out.
I was wondering if he was gonna do that. I told her. that.
Aw.
He's a catch, though.
Okay.
I'll take my balloon back.
You want your balloon back?
You do not get your balloon back.
She belongs to the streets.
No, back to the streets you go.
She belongs to the streets.
Because, was it? Yeah, no, because she didn't want. Was she the one that said that the whole thing about the kids thing? Yeah.
Thank you. And let's find out why she popped. Why did you pop?
Now, I know you said something about women with kids already prior. You said you weren't opposed to it, or you were kind of...
I'm not opposed.
Well, I do have children already, which that makes you okay with it. But just beyond that, you're nice looking, but I don't think you're probably would fit what I'm looking for.
I can respect that.
Okay. You do have to pop 2 balloons.
It's tough.
2 balloons.
Right now?
Yes, I'm following you.
Bro, it ain't that tough. Yeah, I don't know. I would have popped. I'm going to re-pop her balloon. Because, you don't get your balloon back. You already done made your choice. Then, oh, Lord. The lineup is like, yeah, I don't know, man. He got a tough decision to make.
Yeah. Get a little. No, I'm playing.
What?
I'm joking. I was trying to see what's going on.
Same thing.
Right.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's fine. What the See? You meant the bitch.
Why she hold it down there like that?
These was popping.
Okay, let's find out why you popped her balloon first.
My labor.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you pop her balloon?
I'm big on like energy, like connection, like organic chemistry. And so I kind of was just going down and seeing who I had a genuine connection with energetically.
That's fine. Okay. And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
I was gonna say the same answer. I was talking about both when I said that.
Okay.
I look very good, by the way.
Okay. You do have to unpop balloons. You may ask them a question.
I'm a jack of all trades. I consider myself very well versed, well traveled, well educated.
We locked in for the time
I like
being,
to just know
Mary.
a little bit about everything. But if there was an area where you could pour into me or teach me something, what area do you think that would be?
Communication. I'm very big on that, and I can teach you if you don't know how to do that already.
I don't know if I believe that.
Stop the cap.
Okay.
Communication.
You're so cute. I know. Okay. What question you have?
Other than cooking and cleaning, what's 5 ways that you would cater to a man?
Ooh. Bedroom. I contribute the bills. I make sure dinner is done before I get off, so you be home first.
I said other than cooking and cleaning, which ways you would cater to a man?
Oh, catering.
Cater it like directly to me.
I do massages. I rub feet. I do hair. I wash you up. Whatever you need. That's what it is. All you gotta do is tell me what you need, and I'll tell you if I can do it.
Without my assistance? Like, what do you naturally, and your feminine energy?
I'm
would
nurturing,
want?
so I'm coming full force. So, I mean, I gotta get to know you, so I'll know what you need by talking to you a couple times. Don't mind me, I'm hot too. So.
Jesus.
I don't know, I'm thinking. I've been put on the spot before.
I'm just curious.
You should be.
You good with that? Okay. You do have to pop one balloon.
Oh. That's quick.
Keep your balloon out.
I left my
Who has? Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I know you probably was nervous.
I'm not nervous. I felt like she got her second balloon. Should have thrown it. She got her balloon big.
Why'd you pop her balloon?
I mean, that last question, although she seemed like she's definitely willing to cater or nurture, it just, I guess as far as naming anything specifically, she couldn't really do that.
That's fine.
So.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I came here by myself.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
What are your red flags?
My red flags? Other than being a Scorpio, it's strict around here. Just as far as just having like a zero tolerance for stuff. I'm not really a second chance type guy. Like if you don't handle me properly, I'm probably gonna be turned off.
This nigga lying.
Jesus.
Oh my Lord.
Stop the cap.
Lord. You giving her a second chance right now. You allow her to get her balloon back. So that's how I already know you lying, bro. Look, like I said, I would have popped my balloon on her from the get. No, you wouldn't have got your balloon back a second time. Nah, you made your decision. Stay on that side.
As far as like respect and, loyalty and stuff like that.
Now, do you think we clash? Because I'm the same way.
You strict?
It's strict over here.
As you should. If you hold yourself up, you know what I mean? If you know your worth, you know what you deserve, you shouldn't be settling.
I sure do.
Do you have any questions for her?
Microphone.
You said you had kids, how old?
18, 12, and 3.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
I was just,
Just a question.
No,
since 12 and 3.
Calm down.
How do you feel about men with no kids?
At first, I was like, nah, because I know one day they're going to want kids, and I'm very big on time, and I don't want to waste anybody's time, because I know I don't want any.
Do you feel like you out here looking for love, or you just...
I want to say I'm looking. If it comes to me, that's great, but I'm not looking. But if it happens, awesome. When you look, you find the wrong things, and I don't have time for that.
Like you said, natural.
Yes.
I said, when you look, you don't find.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so how do y'all feel about each other?
I think he's very handsome, very well spoken.
I appreciate that.
How do you feel about her?
Energy-wise, good. I mean, obviously aesthetically pleasing, but I would have to, converse a little bit more and, see
Okay.
what's going on.
So is this a match? Is it a match?
That's her.
For me, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have a match.
That was odd. That was the oddest match ever. That was odd.
Who wants the match balloon? We need to move the match. Match balloon. Usually it works.
So what happened? What was the miscommunication?
I asked him, did he want to have kids? And I think you did say you wanted kids?
No, I said I don't necessarily want kids, but if I am gonna have kids, I want to be married first. But I'm open to it, yeah.
Yeah, me, I already have mine. So I'm like, all right, I don't want to waste anybody's time because I know time is precious. I don't want nobody wasting my time. So I just went ahead and popped. I didn't.
But then we had cleared up the miscommunication
Yeah, I
and
couldn't.
stuff.
I ain't want.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kristen. I'm very excited to be here tonight. So, what brought you out here to the Pop the Balloon experience?
I'm here today to find the love. That's why I'm here.
That's amazing. I'm so happy. So, what are you looking for in a woman?
I'm looking for someone who is God-fearing, who is humble, and someone who can communicate, and someone who can forgive.
That is some really great qualities. I hope that you're able to find that type of.
I'm trying to figure out the ring situation he got going on. He got a finger. He got a ring on both ring fingers. I don't know. Maybe married to the game.
Woman out here tonight. I do want to say that you're looking quite dapper, very nice, and I think the ladies will appreciate that. Are you excited?
For sure. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, indeed. Well, you have fun out there tonight, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman.
My brother.
Right here. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, good. Let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Sharif Haidara. I'm 29.
And your occupation? What do you do?
I work like interpreter. I translate languages. Speak French, Chinese, and English.
Okay. All right. And what are some green flags in dating you?
I can say I'm kind, respectful. That's pretty much.
Okay. You do have some pop balloons. Let's find out what a lady's popped. You follow me?
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Lisa. I'm 33. I'm a clerk for the United States Postal Service. And you're just too young. 29. I'm 33.
I respect that.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Charlene. I'm 39. I'm a home health aide and I'm a hairstylist.
And why'd you pop?
I'm a robbing the cradle. He's a little too young for me. I got you about 10 years.
I bet. I respect that too.
Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's find out why she popped. Your name, your age, and
Oh
occupation.
Lord, let's see what she about
My
to
name
say.
is Shay. I'm 42, and I'm a braider.
And why'd you pop?
Yeah, the age thing. You're very handsome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You're beautiful too.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out the dress situation going on right here.
Okay, you may ask the ladies a question. The ones with the balloons.
Where do you all live, and what do you do for work?
I live in Westville.
Your name, your age.
Oh, sorry.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay. My name is Samantha. I'm psych. I'm not telling y'all my age. I'm a licensed practical nurse, and I live in West Philadelphia.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Tanya. I'm 29. I'm a registered nurse, and I live in North Philly.
That's okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, I'm Jessica. I'm 36. I work for the government. I also own my own event rental business.
Okay, that's good.
Party planning, all of that kind of stuff.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, I'm Crystal. I'm 37, and I go to school, and I'm a hairstylist.
Okay. I got it.
I want my balloon.
I'm sorry? You want your balloon back?
I want him.
Huh?
I want him. I want my balloon back.
Okay, you do have 2 popped balloons. Let's find out why they popped.
Okay.
Why'd you pop?
So you are tall, dark, and handsome, but I just did not feel the connection when you walked by, so I popped the balloon.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah, I feel very much the same. You seem like a nice guy, but it just doesn't feel like a fit for me.
Okay.
Okay.
He too nice. They don't like that nice shit.
You have to pop 1 balloon.
One?
Yes.
Can I get a pic?
You can borrow it, but you gotta give it back.
I'm following you.
You can have it
And why
right
did you
back.
pop her balloon?
Just the physical attraction.
It's the same way. I just wanted to hear what you had to say, and I also wanted to ask you a few questions, but I'm not interested.
All right. Okay.
Y'all. She get on my between her and old girl down here with the braider that popped her balloon but then wanted her balloon back. Yeah, they both get
We'll
on my
allow these
nerves.
2 ladies to ask you a question. And your question.
What do you do in your free time?
I like swimming, riding jet ski, workout. That's pretty much.
Are you a daredevil?
What you mean?
Are you a daredevil? You like to do new
You like
things
taking
like
risks?
No.
taking risks? No.
No.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. Your question.
Are you married?
No.
Why do you have rings like you are?
I like to
That's not
accessorize.
married rings.
That one, you're not married?
No.
Enough said. Great.
Okay. Come on. Scoot you over just a little bit so I can get over you. Yeah, there we go. Is this good? Okay. Do you have any questions for her?
Yes. Do you have any kid?
I'm sorry?
Do you have any kid?
Kids or goats? I have children that are grown.
No. So I'm gonna park the balloon.
And why did you pop her balloon? Hold on. Come here.
Cause a kid.
It's not done.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought we were rotisserie
Okay.
chicken over here.
Here we go. Okay, so why'd you pop her balloon?
Kid is a deal breaker for me. Yeah.
Okay.
You're toxic.
Thank you. Fortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
Yo.
Really appreciate you.
Okay,
Jesus.
thank you. She called him toxic. He could be married, CC. He could be.
Okay, so when you came out and you saw the ladies on the lineup, did you think
He switched the ring on the fingers though? on his ring finger. Now it's on his middle finger.
The ladies were nice looking.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah.
They were beautiful.
Lies.
They was
Right.
beautiful.
They
yeah.
look good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially there's one.
Yo, I'm sorry, man. Like, can I keep it real? I don't think they're that attractive. The most attractive one to me was probably the one that's in the orange dress. The one that's the RN.
That she stole. Oh my God. I wanted to grab her. Yeah.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Let's get freaky. Let's get freaky, baby. Let's get freaky. Night.
Pretty much what made me come out here tonight. I'm just here, to find a life partner, maybe somebody that can, soothe me over and somebody that we can work with.
I don't like her either.
Build.
I don't like
Life is
her
all
either.
about a building experience, and I'm just trying to get a partner with a contractor.
I love that. He wants to build with someone. That means foundation and stability. So tell me a quality that is a non-negotiable for you in a woman.
Non-negotiable, somebody that always likes to hide things, like a liar, pretty much. Somebody that's not genuine. No, I'm a genuine person. I look out for all my friends, my family members. I'm Jamaican, so I always giving back to my country. So somebody that's going to give back at the same time. So
I love that. Jamaica in the house. Boop, boop, boop. So you're looking for someone who does not lack integrity. I love that. Well, I hope that you find that here tonight and you have fun out there.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Yes, indeed.
I hope so too. I appreciate you for that.
Yes, we'll have fun out there.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
Oh, I want miss.
Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
Well, my name is Cesar Boot, but I go by Booth. That's my last name. Occupation. What don't I do? But I mostly truck drive. I'm a professional driver, and I'm coming up barber.
Okay, and how old are you?
35.
Okay, and what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags and dating me, somebody that I can talk to, somebody that I can actually like build with, as in like, build like a foundation. Also, somebody that, I can just, experience and I can grow with, pretty much.
Well,
okay. Well, you do have some pop balloons.
He didn't really answer the question. And like I said, Cece, I mean, like I said, old girl right here, the second one in the lineup, I think she's attractive. You know what I'm saying? I think she's probably the cutest one out of all of them.
So let's find out what our ladies pop. Follow me. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Samantha. I'm. Never mind. I'm not telling you my age.
Sorry, it's cool.
Nobody cares
My occupation
how
is
old
LPN.
you are.
Should I talk about why I popped right now, or should I wait? I only pop because you're handsome, but I don't have the same interests as you. I have two cousins that actually graduated with their CDL, and I see how their work schedule is, and it doesn't work with me.
True, but then you got all different type of truck jobs too, by the way. Some people in them might be local. The people that work for, like, let's just say deliver for CVS, they go home every night.
Okay.
But the people that's doing cross country, then that's a whole different other story.
Okay. Well, do you want me to get my balloon back?
I mean, that's up to you. You already sold it out. I mean,
I'll be like, nope.
Are you gonna pop on me if I get my balloon?
Yep.
I'm joking.
Are they allowed to do that?
Yep.
Are they allowed to do that?
You have the opportunity.
Okay.
Nah, keep it unpop.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Or keep it pop.
If I say my age again, I'm going to be 102. I'm 42.
Okay.
And I'm a licensed agent.
Okay. And why'd you pop?
It's giving me YN vibes. I don't know. Could be wrong.
Well,
35.
actually, you could be wrong because I'm 35 and my YN days has done passed.
It's just a vibe.
Okay. So strong energy, I guess.
I wouldn't say strong, but I can say
For a while.
this. Looks aren't deceiving me because it's giving
Okay.
YN. But it may not be, but that's what it's giving.
Okay.
But you're very handsome.
Understandable. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
What is she giving? Yo, she look, I'm telling y'all, man, and in all of these pop the balloons, it's always one that gets on my nerves, and she's that one.
Take my balloon back.
Okay. She like her balloon back.
Man,
He's gonna go get it. Okay. Aw, such a gentleman. Look at that.
I'm gonna repop it for you, baby.
My avio.
Thank you. I love your masculinity.
Okay. I'm gonna have the ladies ask you a question.
What do you value most in a woman, and what is your mindset on American women?
Why you say American women?
Because aren't you Caribbean?
How you know?
Got a fake accent.
How did you know?
He said he was Jamaican.
The way you came out and your accent.
True that. Oh, so you're paying attention.
Yes, I am. My best friend is Jamaican.
So they are.
Okay.
Done already. Respect.
All right, respect.
But to answer your question, American women, I do value them, but sometimes I grew up in Jamaica.
Yes.
I moved there when I was 15, and I'm 35 now.
Okay.
So when I was living there, the way how my auntie used to treat my granddad and everything like that.
Different.
So it's different on the way how American women
More of a biblical.
kind of cater. It's kind of more cultural a little bit.
More submissive.
It's kind of more cultural.
Family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, but I haven't really been able to come across an American woman that can actually like do that.
You have to
if that
find a
makes sense.
God-fearing woman. Okay.
That is a good thing.
Yes.
Yep.
Stop the cap. Look. At this point, honestly, to me, it doesn't even really matter the race. I think it's just a American or westernized cultural thing whenever it comes to women and their for some, I'm not gonna say all, but because I can't speak to everybody, but generally speaking, I just don't see American or westernized women wanting to be traditional women that want to have the man as the head of the household, that want to take care of their kids, be a family. I don't see that. I see a lot of leave me alone, don't talk to me. I see a lot of if you're gonna flirt with me, you gotta have a bag. I see a lot of I'm gonna chase the bag in the career. I see a lot of he should be doing all this and that for me, but whenever someone asks what does he get in return, it's I am the table. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that in comparison to other cultures who still have some type of respect and reverence for men. So
Yep, God fearing.
Okay, your question.
My question is, you said not everybody that has a CDL travels like across country. So what's your schedule like so far as CDL is concerned?
Okay, schedule would be like Monday through Friday, maybe 6 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. Let's just say it can vary. But pretty much you be coming home every day. But every truck driver is different. It's 1,000 of them.
Right, we're specific to you. I understand. I'm just gonna pop my balloon.
And why'd you pop?
Well, I think you're very attractive. I like your style. I don't know. I think you're very funny, but you wear your anxiety a bit. So you need somebody to soothe you a bit more. I'm sure that I could, but I think I'll let the other women have an opportunity.
Copy. Appreciate you.
Your question.
Let's see. Do you have any children? And if so, how many? And how old are they?
I got one, and he 8.
One that's 8?
One that's 8.
Oh, okay.
You have children?
Yeah, I do.
How many you got?
I have 2. One is 19 and one that's 10.
Okay. So you got the YNs.
Oh no, I don't have any YNs. I have a young man.
Okay,
that
all
runs
right,
his
all
own
right,
business,
respectable.
and it's very respectable.
Respectable.
We don't do YNs around here.
Your question.
How you doing? Do you want any more children? Who? Do you want any more children?
It got to be with the right person.
Right.
Because the headache that I went through with my first child mother, I only got one, and he's 8, and I'm 35.
Okay.
If I don't find the right one, I guess I can't cross that line again. That's
Right.
cool. But if it comes along, sign me up. Put me on the dotted line.
Okay.
Okay. Your question.
What's up?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm chilling, holding it down.
You better be. I like your energy. I do. I see you got a lot of tattoos. Is there something you like doing?
Well, all of my tattoos came when I was
Yeah.
18, 19. Early, I started.
Hey, I just think it's funny that you know, whenever it comes to, you know, approaching women, like men are expected to, you know, have game, know what to say, know how to make someone feel comfortable, make someone feel safe, but then also be funny, charismatic, and all of these different qualities. But then, you know, ask engaging questions and all of this other shit. But then, you know, you flip the script and you have the women ask questions, and she's like, "Oh, you got a whole bunch of tattoos. Is that something you like doing?" I mean, apparently so. I got a fucking tattoo sleeve, 2 sleeves.
In my YN days, when I was a YN. But
Respect.
I haven't gotten none in years.
Okay. I like tattoos.
Okay. Your question.
Do you want any more kids? If you date a woman that doesn't have any.
My God, y'all don't. I'm convinced, man. You know, I think that part of being a good communicator is being a good listener. And clearly, another woman just asked him if he wanted to have more kids, and he said that he would put his name on a dotted line if it was the right if it was the right woman, because he done been through some baby mama drama. Women don't be listening. As much as y'all say men don't be listening to women, y'all damn sure don't be listening to us at all. Like, oh my God, like what?
If I date a woman that doesn't have
Yes,
any
I
more
don't have
kids,
any children.
Oh, that's a score.
Okay.
That's a score. So yeah, I probably would.
Okay.
That mean I get under all your undivided attention.
More than likely.
Okay. Okay. You have to pop. You'll have to pop 3 balloons.
You have to pop 5 balloons.
Do you have a thing?
I sure do.
Okay. I'm following you.
You following me?
You asked earlier when you be able to do it. This is your opportunity now.
Okay. Maybe y'all can help me eliminate yourselves a little bit. So, I want y'all to know that I'm a Cancer, by the way. Do that. Cancer people? Cancers? Anybody? Okay.
Cancers don't match.
You got 2 more. I'm following you. 2 more.
The pen went left. The pen went left. As soon as I popped it, the whole thing went left.
You have yours? Everybody drop theirs.
It's okay.
Where did it go?
Oh, Lord.
You gotta give it back though.
I do?
I need it.
Okay.
You didn't already popped enough balloons already.
Okay.
All right, so am I allowed to ask questions doing all of that? Okay.
Pop 2 balloons.
Okay, pop 2. All right.
Oh, with the turnout.
One more.
Man, the pickings are slim with this lineup, bro.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I'd have picked hers too. She's standing there looking like she got attitude.
You out.
Definitely don't talk to her in the grocery store.
Let's start with this lady right here. Why'd you pop her balloon?
I popped her balloon because signs wise, and also the vibe. I don't really catch the whole connection.
Yeah.
And everything in life is all about a connection. That's how it's gonna last long.
I feel like you didn't really have a good connection. You keep lagging your head to the side, you dragging your words and stuff like that, but you do have a good personality.
To be honest, I'm slightly nervous.
Yeah, and I am too. So that's what I wanted to bring out. I like to have intelligent conversations.
True that.
So when you said the vibe is in there, we're in a room, it's hot. We've been here all day.
Who you
I'm
telling?
tired and I just got off a 10-hour shift. So at the end of the day, you don't know me personally, but everybody in here knew I had a vibe when I came in here off my shift.
True that. True that. True that. True that. True that.
What kind of shift she worked? She worked a 10-hour shift and then they been there all day. What time they get there?
True that.
And
look, man, I'm sorry.
Size. This fat man right here, so I don't know what you talking about.
Signs.
Oh, what?
Not your size. No.
Oh, well. Erase that off the video.
We're not worried about no size.
See, again. See, y'all be listening to just respond. I thought he said her size too. Which, I mean, you know, I do like him thick in the waist, but you know, it's just the whole aesthetic. For me, I'm just not. Nah.
I'm sorry. I'm tasty.
You're fine.
Okay, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
Not really be like a heartbreak or whatever the case is, but I popped your balloon on the strength as, you know, just vibe, style. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I don't think we could probably like kick it too much, but cool wise, you definitely would make like, you know, like a little fake, a little play sister type thing, you know, type joint.
What's up, bro? You my big brother. Feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
No, period.
You catch it.
Okay. And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
Oh, I forgot I got my balloon.
To be honest, I popped your balloon. I really can't even say.
I was about to say, you don't even have a reason.
I can't even say, but I popped your balloon on the strength of, you know, just connection, vibe, you know, eye contact and all of that for me. So eye contact is definitely everything. Everything.
Only if it's going both ways.
True. True that. True that.
Okay. And let's find out why she popped. Why did you pop?
Okay, while I pop, I didn't really like how you answered her question with the cancer. I'm not too big on horoscopes and how you kind of mesh with people.
Okay.
And also, you seem cool, but to me, it seemed like I'll probably put you in that friend zone section. So that's just about it.
Well, pretty much to piggyback off what you just said, I was just piggybacking off what she said. She said something about signs and everything like that. And I know people sometimes, them things that cancer people, excuse me, accent, they cancer people that the horoscope is actually real, what it is. But to be honest, I'm Jamaican like, so all that sensitive stuff with the right person. With the right person.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just not big on the horoscope thing.
Yeah, true that.
In a mate. And like I said, you kind of, I probably put you kind of friend zone.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
But you seem cool. Like the look.
Okay. Cousin. Switch over a little bit from me. Switch over. Yeah. Not that far. Right here. Right about the blue. Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for him?
What do you like? Where are places you like to travel?
Well, traveling is actually my thing. I've been traveling since I was 5. Traveling back and forth to Jamaica. I travel a lot to Arizona and Philadelphia. My kid lives in Arizona, so I travel a lot over there.
And what's your relationship with your mother like?
My mother, I grew up with my mom. My dad got deported when I was 4.
Okay.
So I grew up in a house with my mom and my sister.
Okay.
So cherishing females, I definitely grew up there, but
why is that not a red flag? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool as long as your mom's around, but if your dad isn't around, then then that's cool. I don't know, man. I'm over it, man. That's probably my last one.
I know y'all be having your ways sometimes.
Okay. Do you have any questions for her?
Pretty much. One of my main questions is, I'm at the age to where looks is cool, looks is good, but my peace means 1,000 to me. How can you, on a bad day, instead of elevating my stress, how do you calm it down?
My man's so
and
animated.
Make it peaceful.
Just ask the
How do you do
question,
that?
bro.
You really want to know that? Okay. So I'm older too. So my
I'ma suck your
peace
dick.
is everything to me as well. And I expect for the person that I'm dealing with to bring it too. So I like
Okay. Now you know they ain't gonna solve every problem though.
No, it ain't.
Didn't I just say she was gonna say something about sucking dick, fucking? Yeah. Nah.
But no,
Only thing they do is put the curtain on the problem.
Yeah,
And all
but-
you gotta do is open up the curtain again. The problem's still there.
Yeah, I know about that, but for real, once in a while, I was
Well, okay, I'm sorry. If this is something that you're stressed out about, then that's on you. You gotta figure out how to deal with whatever it is that you're being stressed with. I mean, she's not gonna be able to alleviate that stress for. I don't know, man.
what's happening? But what's the real to be at peace? I would just, I just want you to be able to come talk to me, and whatever we're going to do, we figure it out together. Like, or bring your bath water.
Okay.
You want to read? You want to take a walk? Whatever you want to do, I'm down for it. Like, I already know when you go out in the world, you deal with all that what's the issue. When you come home, you want your peace in your own home.
For sure.
So yeah.
For sure. Okay.
How do y'all feel about each other?
She cool.
He a
She
vibe.
cool. She cool. She a vibe.
Okay,
She
is
cool.
this a match?
She cool. She
He a
cool.
vibe.
She cool.
Is this a match?
Yeah, I like him.
I wouldn't say it's a match yet.
That's why I say he a vibe.
She cool. We rock.
Yeah.
Is this a match?
You gotta say yes or no.
Yes. And why did you pop?
So sorry, baby. You just not my type.
That's fine.
But
I look at you like that too. Yeah.
Short run, we can make the short run.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go for the long haul. You're like the truck
feel
driving.
you.
You feel me?
I feel you.
I'm going for the long haul.
He say basically, I would smash, but I wouldn't take you seriously as far as long-term relationship.
I like your vibe anyway.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped. Thank you so much.
Oh, appreciate y'all. It was all nice meeting y'all. Big ups. Big ups to all the body y'all them. All right.
So they didn't like the fact you're a truck driver. That's okay. What other reasons?
Well, one of them said that I kind of look like a YN, and I'm like, I'm 35.
You grown.
But I guess I still got a young soul.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in no rush on getting older.
Catch after.
All right, man. I can't. I just can't do no more. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. But we did make it to at least the hour mark. They probably got at least one or two more people. But yeah, that lineup was not hidden for me. It wasn't hidden. Old girl, the braider, like CC said. Yeah, she was annoying. All of them was a little annoying to a certain degree. And then again, like I said, man, I'm not about to go on a show like this and y'all gonna pop my balloon because my accessories I can't accessorize. That's insane work. But but anyways, man, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead, like the stream on your way out. And yeah, tonight was fun. I enjoyed the convo about the body count. That was some interesting dialogue. And my man with the freaking 100K is better than 250K. You can never make that make sense for me. But it is what it is, man. But anyways, man, I've enjoyed chopping it up with y'all tonight. I'm about to go ahead and lay this thing on down. But until the next time, if there's anything that you ever want to do in life, remember that it requires patience, consistency, and most importantly, it don't happen overnight. See y'all on the next video. Peace.